Phillies tonight will try to get some offense on the board against this Yankee squad that has pitched 2 straight shutout victories. Last night, a 1-0 win over the Phillies. Brian Keller strikes out his first big league batter. Swung on, hit well. Up the alley, left center. It's on its way, and it's a home run for Wells. The Yankees with a lot of fans here. That's pretty clear. Swung on, ripped up the middle, the base hit into center. Bellinger delivers the RBI single to give the Yankees a 2-1 lead. A blast, deep left field, long gone to left. Dominguez unloads. And for Dominguez, it's home run number 6 on the season. And throws the first in 5 ball games over. And the Phillies in 18 innings in this series with the Yankees have managed 1 single run. The pitch, stop blasted, right field. It's a low liner, and it's high enough, and it's gone into the lower seats. It just cleared. And the Phillies now with a 2-0 lead. Schumann lays out, can't get it. It's a hit. 3 runs are going to score as Marsh will come around from third, and Bohm clears him off. It's a 3-run double and a 5-0 Phillies lead. Through the hole, it's a base hit into right field. Bohm around third. They'll wave him home as Dominguez bobbles it right, and it's an RBI single for Bryson Stott, and it's 6-0 Phillies. Swung on, line deep, down the right field line towards the corner. It's a fair ball. It'll bound into the corner. 1 run will score. Schwarber is home. Here comes Bohm around third. The throw is late, and Stott with a 3-run double to break it wide open. It's 11-3 Phillies. Talk us through your night. That first one must have felt really good.
Yeah, I knew I hit it good, and feels like for the last month or so I just hit the wall and things like that. So I was thinking second right off the bat, and got enough of it.
Tonight the team is back on the road for 6, starting in Miami against the struggling Miami Marlins.
Deep center field. Going back, Marcy to the track, looking up, and it's gone. Into the batter's eye in dead center field, Bryce Harper. Lopez gets up, heads for third. Turner's throw there gets by Alec Bohm and will trickle into foul territory, and Otto Lopez is going to score. Going back to the track at the wall, out of room, it's gone. Over the bullpen and into the stands, and this game is tied. It's a ground rule double for Realmuto. It's a 1-run game. They say the ball was out of play, and JT will score, and the Phillies are in front, swinging a ground ball up the middle. It's a base hit. The game will be tied. Both runners coming in to score. Swinging a liner over the leap of Stott into right. It's a base hit, and the Marlins' losing streak is over.
I read this morning that
I want to talk a little bit about Scott's ride over to the ballpark today.
Yeah, you did.
You had a pretty special ride over to the ballpark today. Tell folks about your ride, the 10-minute ride from the hotel.
I decided to take the 4 o'clock bus.
I sent you a challenge.
Oh my gosh.
not just one.
I sent you a challenge to do 5 things on the bus.
And
you're saying you didn't do that either?
I didn't do that.
All right. I'm so proud of you.
No, you gave me those 5 challenges.
Yeah.
And I'm looking at them. And so my text back to you was what?
I did 4 of the 5, and I said you couldn't get to the radio?
No. That's not what I said. I said I did 4 of the 5, but there are too many seats on this bus.
Oh, okay. You know what?
It was a short ride.
Yeah.
Yes. It was the same joke.
Yes, it was. God, we're funny, aren't we?
You've been listening to Phillies on Deck, presented by the Scoreboard, proud partner of the Philadelphia Phillies, here on the Phillies Radio Network.
And the Phillies are going to lead it.
Don't forget to stay tuned after the game for Phillies playback. The Phillies only have 1 goal.
It is bedlam as Bryce Harper has put the Phillies on top.
Join Scott, L.A. and Stock as they call the action as the Phillies try to defend their National League East title right here on the home of the Phillies, the Phillies Radio Network.
94 WIP HD1 Philadelphia. Powered by the Tasty Cake Studios. The home of the Phillies. 94 WIP. An Odyssey Sports Station.
Last year, your Phillies were the NL East champs.
The Phillies close out the National League East. They are the champions.
This year, all eyes are on a bigger prize.
It's deep, and it is gone!
Yes! This is Phillies Baseball on Sports Radio 94 WIP. Brought to you by Citizens, official bank of the Phillies. Nemours Children's Health, the official children's hospital of the Philadelphia Phillies. Hatfield, the official pork provider of the Philadelphia Phillies. Philadelphia area Chevy dealers. Visit Chevrolet.com. PGW, fueling the future. James Hardy. Hardy Siding is America's #1 brand of siding. Temple Health and Fox Chase Cancer Center, official partners of the Phillies. Yingling, we brew beer for everyone's taste. Philadelphia Insurance Companies, leader in nonprofit insurance and proud sponsor of the Runs for Charities program. SeatGeek, the Runs for Charities program. SeatGeek, the official ticket Care Rehabilitation. Experience the power of physical therapy. The Scorebet, proud partner of the Phillies. Xfinity, get reliable Wi-Fi at one price for the next 5 years and same-day Wi-Fi. Xfinity, imagine that. Freddy's Frozen Custard and Steak Burgers. The Pennsylvania Lottery. SEPTA brings us all together. Visit St. Pete Clearwater. America's favorite beaches are the official Florida beaches of the Phillies. And Independence Blue Cross, the #1 health insurer in the region. Learn more at IBX.com. Now, let's go to the field. Here's the radio voice of the Phillies, Scott Fransky.
From Oriole Park and Camden Yards tonight, it's game number 2 of this 3-game series as the Philadelphia Phillies once again take on the American League's Baltimore Orioles. Good evening, everyone, and welcome to a Saturday night of baseball here in Charm City. Scott Fransky with you alongside Kevin Stocker, our engineer with us in the booth tonight, Gary Jeffries, as tonight the Phillies will send left-hander Christopher Sanchez to the mound, trying to snap a 4-game skid for the Phils. Sound familiar? That's what he had to do his last time out when he beat the New York Yankees on Sunday Night Baseball. The Phillies winless so far on this road trip, still with a chance to win the series with Sanchez tonight and Zach Wheeler lined up to go tomorrow. For the Orioles, it'll be Shane Baz, the 27-year-old right-hander near Houston, Texas, a 4-9 record, a .398 earned run average tonight. He makes his 22nd start here in his first season for the O's. Lineup card exchange about to happen at home plate. We'll get to the starting lineup of the first pitch of tonight's ballgame. It is game number 111 on the season, and we'll have it for you next here on the Phillies Radio Network.
Philadelphia Insurance Companies hits it out of the park with their Runs for Charities program. Every time the Phillies score a run, Philadelphia Insurance Companies will donate $100 to local nonprofit organizations. Over $320,000 has been donated to charities through the campaign since 2019. You can step up to the plate and nominate your favorite nonprofit at phly.com/Phillies. phly.com/Phillies. Philadelphia Insurance Companies, proud partner of the Phillies and the new sponsor of the Philadelphia Insurance Club at Citizens Bank Park.
The life of a Philly sports fan is a wild ride. Sometimes we triumph. Sometimes we trust.
You're out! Oh!
What never changes year after year is how we get to the game. Shoulder to shoulder with our fellow fans on SEPTA. Riding to and from the game is a breeze, and paying your fare has never been easier now that SEPTA accepts contactless payment. And don't forget, fans under 12 ride free with an adult. Plan your trip to the game at SEPTA.org.
Doors are closing.
At the Temple Lung Center, more is how excellence is defined. Performing more lung transplants than any hospital in the nation, offering more options for pulmonary conditions, from asthma to COPD, and saying yes to more patients. This is a level of care that opens doors and changes lives, and is what patients seeking the most advanced lung care in the country have come to expect. More expertise, more possibilities, more answers. Expect more. Expect Temple Health.
The Phils take on the Nats Monday, August 3rd through Wednesday, August 5th, all at 6:40, and Thursday, August 6th at 6:05.
You gotta be kidding.
That is incredible!
Be there and get tickets now at Phillies.com.
Stay tuned for the start of the game coming up next. And brought to you by Lissio's Bakery, proud partner of the Philadelphia Phillies. Lissio's Bakery. It all starts with the bread. And Phillies baseball, well, that starts now.
Get back into the game with Premier Orthopedics in Philadelphia Hand to Shoulder Center. Whether you're dealing with a sports injury, joint pain, or everyday aches, their board-certified orthopedic specialists and experienced therapists are here to help you move better and feel stronger. With Philadelphia region, expert care is always close to home. Don't wait to start your recovery. Visit PremierOrtho.com or HandToShoulderCenter.com or call 1-855-ORTHO-24 today to schedule your appointment.
In your community or in your home, Nemours Children's nationally recognized pediatric specialists are here to help your child achieve their best health. Throughout Southeast Pennsylvania, we're working hand in hand with families to make every child's world a place where they can thrive. Now open in Malvern. Find your child's neighborhood specialist at nemours.org/PA. Nemours Children's Health. Well beyond medicine.
Tonight's starting lineups are brought to you as always by Xfinity. Get reliable Wi-Fi at one price for 5 years. Xfinity, imagine that. For the Phillies, it'll be Trey Turner to lead things off. He'll play shortstop. Batting second, the designated hitter is Kyle Schwarber. Bryce Harper at first base will bat third, and batting in the cleanup spot at third base, it's Alec Boehm. Brandon Marsh, the left fielder, bats fifth. Batting sixth and doing the catching is J.T. Realmuto. Bottom third of the order has Bryson Stott batting seventh, playing second base. Hitting eighth, the center fielder is Justin Crawford. Batting ninth, starting in right field tonight, will be Brian De La Cruz. So again, for the Phillies, it's Turner, Schwarber, Harper, Boehm, Marsh, Realmuto, Stott, Crawford, and De La Cruz, with left-hander Christopher Sanchez on the mound for the Phillies. Here's the lineup that he will face for Craig Albernaz and the Orioles. It'll be Kobe Mayo in the leadoff spot. He is the designated hitter. Taylor Ward hits second, and he'll play left field. Batting third, the shortstop Gunnar Henderson. And hitting in the cleanup spot tonight, the first baseman, Pete Alonso. Tyler O'Neill at first base, in right field, bats fifth. Batting sixth, the third baseman is Christian Encarnacion Strand. Hitting seventh, the center fielder, Leody Taveras. Jackson Holliday will bat eighth and play second base, and batting ninth, getting his first start with the Orioles. Doing the catching tonight will be Jake Rogers. So again, for Baltimore, it's Mayo, Ward, Henderson, Alonso, O'Neill, Encarnacion Strand, Taveras, Holliday, and Rogers. On the mound tonight, 27-year-old righty Shane Baz. They call him the Wizard of Baz.
The Wizard of Baz, spelled with an A, B-A-Z. But he's going to make the start tonight. Your starting pitcher scouting report. He's 27 years old. He's right-handed. You know, he was struggled early in the season, but he's gotten a lot better over the last 10 to 12 starts for this team. Four-seamer, curveball, cutter, changeup, and sinker, kind of the five traditional. Now it's 96 miles an hour. She's got a little bit of zip, but really two pitches, four-seam and curveball. It's a good curveball, that combination. The curveball is down glove side, so down and into lefties, and it'll be away to righties. The four-seamer, he'll ride that upstairs but away. That'll be arm side. Now, it's an interesting delivery. He's very statuesque when he delivers, gets up tall, almost like he's not even trying, and he works north and south in the strike zone versus east and west. This is brought to you by SEPTA. SEPTA brings us all together.
Well, he has pitched better after a slow start. However, Shane Baz has not won a game in a while. It was June the 12th the last time he posted a victory. And over his last 7 starts, the Orioles are 1-6 in those 7 games. And the Phillies looking for any little sliver of hope and something to cling to right now, because for the Phillies, it's obviously been a tough go since the All-Star break. They're coming off a terrible month of July. New month starts tonight, and it does so with Christopher Sanchez on the mound. So what are your keys to tonight and starting August off on the right foot?
Well, yeah, and I'm so happy it is August 1st. And it's going to me, it kind of pins on Christopher himself. So for him, two things. I think he needs to get himself into opportunistic counts. It's been a little bit of an issue. So in other words, he wants to get to the changeup. You have to get ahead of the hitters to get to the changeup. He's been behind in some counts, so I think that's hurt him a little bit. I also think to help the team out, kind of to your point, Christopher needs to go deep into this game, and he's got to get into the 7th. 6th, at least the 6th, but 7th would be better. The bullpen issues, of course, everybody knows about him, so he has to be efficient, keep the pitch count down. That'll certainly help him. This is brought to you by James Hardy. Hardy Siding is America's #1 brand of siding.
Tonight is the night the Orioles induct 3 new members of their Hall of Fame, something the Phillies, of course, are going to do next weekend when they have Alumni Weekend. But tonight, Chris Davis, the headliner, if you will, the former slugger, inducted into the O's Hall of Fame before this one. A lot of Phillies fans on hand tonight, as there were last night, maybe even a few more in the crowd tonight. It's a cloudy night, 86 degrees. The lights are on here at Oriole Park at Camden Yards, and Shane Baz has completed his warm-up tosses, and he's ready to get us underway. Turner stands in. Big game last night for Trey at the plate. See if he can keep it going here in Baltimore. First pitch of the night is on the way, and it's taken for a called strike, a fastball from Baz. And we are underway tonight, right on time at 7:08. 248 average for Turner. Last night, his 16th home run of the season here, which is one more than he hit all of last year. The pitch, there's a strike at the knees, a sinker at 96 miles an hour. And it's quickly 0-2 on Trey Turner. Turner went 3 for 4 in the game. A couple of other hits in addition to that homer. Baz ready, and he kicks and deals, and the pitch is a breaking ball down and away. One thing Shane Baz can get into every now and then is high pitch counts. That was his problem his last time out, when he only gave up 1 earned run, 2 runs total in 4 1/3, but threw 90 pitches. Came out in the 5th inning. The 1-2, and that one is down and away. 2 balls and 2 strikes.
Just don't think he has a legitimate third pitch. Although he does have 3 pitches, he never knows which one is going to actually be any good. That's why he leans on the 4-seam and the curveball almost exclusively.
2 balls, 2 strikes. Turner with good numbers against him. The pitch swung on and bounced foul, third base side. That's the visitors' side here in Baltimore. That one hits to the camera well on the far end of the Phillies dugout. Phillies in their road gray uniforms. Road record now just 3 games over the 500 mark, as they've lost all 4 on this trip. 2 balls and 2 strikes. And Baz delivers again. And the pitch is a little flare into right field. Coming on for it and making the catch is Tyler O'Neill. And there is one away. Ball hung up for O'Neill. Thought for a moment off the bat that might have a chance to drop in. That'll bring up Kyle Schwarber, who was 0 for 2 with a pair of walks last night in his return to the starting lineup. Orioles back in their traditional home white uniforms tonight after wearing the City Connect unis last night. Orioles in cursive lettering across the chest. The pitch is on the way. It's a breaking ball. It stays up high. Orange letters and numerals on the back, trimmed out in black. And a black cap with a white front panel, the Orioles logo on the front, an orange bill on those caps. 1-0 the count, and Baz with the pitch. Schwarber swings, lines it hard to center, but right there is Tavares. Knuckled on him a little bit. He came in and made the catch. 2 down.
The other thing about Baz with him is you already see some contact. So now he's not a big strikeout guy. And balls out of the zone just don't get a ton of swings. He doesn't get a lot of chase. They get a lot of foul balls, so you can really work the counts on him.
One thing that's been hard to do this year is take him deep. Last year he gave up 26 homers, an average of 1.4 home runs per 9, but that number is cut in half this season at 0.7 homers per 9 innings. And the pitch to Bryce Harper is inside for ball 1. He has not allowed a home run in any of his last 5 starts. He's given up only 9 for the season. 1-0 the count. And the pitch to Harper. And it's swung on and grounded sharply, but 2 steps to his right. Jackson Holiday makes the pickup at second base. He'll throw out Harper. And the side's retired. A 1-2-3 start for the Orioles right-hander. Christopher Sanchez headed to the mound. It's the Phillies 0 and the Orioles coming to bat.
Hi, this is JT Realmuto from your Philadelphia Phillies. From style and value you can drive home today to remarkable versatility for the road trip ahead, Chevy Trax covers all the bases. Advanced safety, easy-to-use technology, and ample cargo space. Trax is city smart and adventure ready, and you can get it all without sacrificing your budget. For great offers and to find your closest dealer, visit Chevrolet.com today.
This summer, the Honey Pepper Pimento Chicken Sandwich and Pineapple Dragon Fruit and Sprite are back at Chick-fil-A.
Girl, it's back. We've been waiting. I love that Honey Pepper Pimento Sandwich.
And that Pineapple Dragon Fruit and Sprite is everything. It's got that razzle-dazzle that makes you stop and say, okay, wait a minute.
I love the creaminess of the pimento cheese. It's savory. It's bold. It's flavorful.
Our faves are back. High five, girl.
Which fan favorite will you choose? Real customers paid for their testimonials.
It's coming right at us. I got it.
You don't got it.
Yeah, but I almost had it.
You didn't almost had it. You might not be good at catching foul balls, but with SeatGeek's Deal Score, you can get the best deals on the best seats.
Okay, this one's all me.
SeatGeek, the official ticket marketplace of the Philadelphia Phillies. Be good at MLB seats with SeatGeek.
You'll feel anything but low during the Flo Rida post-game concert presented by Jim Beam on Tuesday, August 18th after the Phils take on the Marlins at 6:40. Snag field passes and tickets today at Phillies.com.
SEPTA starting pitcher scouting report. Christopher Sanchez, 13-4, 2.73 ERA, 3 pitches, sinker, changeup, and slider. He's been giving up a lot of hits lately. Again, though, he's been getting behind too many counts. See if he can correct that today. That's brought to you by SEPTA. SEPTA brings us all together.
Kobe Mayo, a first pitch swing and a miss. Had a sinker from Sanchez to get us started here in the bottom of the first, no score. It'll be Mayo, Ward, and Henderson due up. Sanchez going for his 14th win of the season tonight, which would be a new career best. For the left-hander, the pitch. Swing and a miss. Well, you see right away, fastball to get ahead, and a really good changeup to put Mayo down in the count. No balls, 2 strikes. Batting just .202 on the year, but a really high OPS against left-handed pitching, and that's why he's at the top of the order tonight for the O's. 0-2 the count. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss. Changeup.
Good start. Really good start. I'm just hoping that the efficiency stays like this so that he can get deep. He's so good as the game gets going, too. He gets stronger. And, man, that'd be a huge lift for the Phils.
And that pitch never looked like it had a chance to be a strike, but Mayo swings over the top of it. There's Taylor Ward, the left fielder.
I would say Mayo disagrees on that. He thought it was a strike out of the hand.
I guess. The pitch. And that is a fastball that misses outside. 1-0 the count. 247 hitter with 7 homers. He, too, has done a lot of damage against lefties. An 839 OPS against left-handers. About 140 points higher than he hits against righties. Here's the windup and the 1-0. And that one is outside. 2 balls and no strikes. His power numbers have dropped off big this year. The Orioles, though, they stick 7 right-handed bats in the lineup. 6 righties and 1 switch hitter. And the left-right splits are a real issue for Sanchez right now. Here's the windup and the 2-0 pitch. That one's hit on the ground. 1 hop right at Stott. It was hit sharply, but it'll be an easy play for Bryson. He'll throw out Ward. There are 2 gone. Lefties are hitting 130 against Sanchez. Their OPS is almost lower than righties hit off of Sanchez. Just the batting average.
Oh.
It's a .298 batting average for righties against Sanchez, which is fairly high, but a .310 OPS for left-handed batters against him. The pitch to Gunnar Henderson, a left-handed hitter. One of the only 2 in the lineup that's up and in. For ball 1. Henderson batting .219. Had the big hit last night to put the Orioles on top to stay. 2-run triple. It's part of a 4-run 7th inning for Baltimore. The pitch. Swung on, hit on a line. Diving Stott can't get it. It's a base hit. So it's the left-handed batter that gets the first knock of the game. And Henderson is aboard. Pete Alonso is coming up.
Well, Christopher, the batting average against the changeup, it's well known, right? It's a $179. Really tough to hit against, but the sinker batting average is .338, and he still throws the sinker at 42%, so he has to still locate that pitch.
Here's Pete Alonso, and the pitch. It's way outside. Changeup missing. Pete Alonso, of course, the most experience in his career against Sanchez of all these Orioles. 25 total plate appearances. He's hitting .240 with a homer and 10 strikeouts. The pitch. It's called strike. And for all of the damage that Pete Alonso can do and has done in his career against the Phillies, he's never drawn a walk against Christopher in 25 plate appearances. He's up there hacking. 1-1 the count. Turner way over in the hole against him. And the pitch. That one is a fastball that just missed.
Well, is it that he's hacking or is Christopher attacking?
What?
I mean, where do you go on that?
Maybe a little of both.
Right.
2-1 on Alonso, who had a first inning 2-run home run last night to tie the game at 2. One of 2 different 2-run deficits that the Orioles erased in last night's game. They've been the comeback kids here of late. The pitch. And Alonso takes. That's down and in. So surely Christopher's going to walk it now that I brought it up.
Well, again, I get back to the question, will Alonso let him? If he's uber aggressive here, which I suspect he will be.
3-1 count. Sanchez checks the runner. And the pitch. Swung on, fouled back.
There's that sinker. 98-mile-an-hour sinker, and pretty good hit in there. Got away with it.
So the count is full. Phillies will still hold Henderson with Harper at first base. 3-2 the count. The left-hander kicks and deals in the pitch. It is a called third strike. No argument from Alonso. Just strides straight for the Oriole dugout. Couple of strikeouts and a scoreless first for Sanchez. No runs on a hit. One left. We'll go to the second. No score.
If your water heater doesn't say Bradford White, products work harder, longer, and more efficiently. Every tank is manufactured right here in America using the finest components from around the world. Only available through trusted wholesale distributors and installed by pros, not DIY. We're professional grade from start to finish. When it comes to water heaters, leave it to the professionals. Bradford White, built to be the best.
Mayor, remember how I told you Burlington was all zhuzhed up? It's better, yeah, not the Coke factory no more. They're better than ever, okay? And now they're an official partner of the Philadelphia Phillies. That's right, our Phils. And they're celebrating by giving away 2 free tickets to every Phillies home game. Now through August 14th. I mean, do you die? Enter at Burlington.com/Phillies for your chance to win. It's easy. Burlington. Deals, brands, wow. No purchase necessary, limited to the tri-state area. See official rules at Burlington.com/Phillies for more details.
Ever tried pork tenderloin on the grill? Yeah, it's a game changer. This summer, surprise everyone at the cookout with Hatfield marinated pork tenderloins. Juicy, flavor-packed, and made for the grill. It's the easy way to bring something new to the table. No prep, just great taste every time. From first flip to last bite, Hatfield makes grilling simple. Find recipes and a store near you at simplyhatfield.com. Hatfield, good call.
Your favorite power hitter, pocket-sized. All fans receive a Wawa Kyle Schwarber bobble figurine on Friday, August 21st when the Phils take on the Cardinals at 6:40. Visit Phillies.com for tickets now. Second inning, no score. Shane Baz to work. Facing Alec Bohm, who leads off for the Phillies. And the first pitch from the righty, swung on, bounced towards third, charging in. It'll be gloved there by Encarnacion Strand. He'll throw him out. 1 pitch, 1 away.
Well, on the mound today, the Red Sox, Peyton Tolley versus the Dodgers, Yoshinobu Yamamoto. These guys battling. Tolley at 3.32. Boston won 21 of 25 games in July. That was the best in franchise history. They were hot. The Dodgers, however, against left-handed pitching, they've lost 6 of their last 8 games. That'll be an interesting game. This is brought to you by Meineke. Brakes, tires, batteries, and complete auto care by trusted local experts.
Brings up Brandon Marsh. Average down to 277 now. Brandon, he went 0 for 4 last night. He shortens the bunt and takes the pitch in for a strike. He's hitting 130 over his last 20 games. 0-1 the count. Boz kicks and deals, and the pitch is swung on and fouled back. Shane Boz was a first-round draft pick coming out of high school, as he was the 12th player chosen in the draft in 2017. He was taken by the Pirates. Pirates would later package him in a deal going to Tampa Bay. Here's the 0-2 on the way to Marsh. That's up and away for a ball. And he was packaged in another deal this past offseason to go from Tampa here to Baltimore, and the Orioles must have really wanted him.
They gave up like a boatload, didn't they?
4 minor leaguers and a draft pick. The 1-2 down and in.
But the draft pick was in the first round.
Yeah, one of those compensation picks. Yeah. I think 30-something overall.
That to me, like, I could see the 4 prospects, whoever they are, but then you throw that in there. That is, they were hunting for him. They wanted him on the radar. They weren't going to take no for an answer.
Count is 2-2 on Brandon Marsh. And the pitch on the way. Swung on, fouled off. The first deal he was involved in was the Chris Archer trade. Archer was pitching for Tampa, and Boz was packaged along with Tyler Glasnow to go from Pittsburgh to Tampa. Two and two, the pitch, and that's outside. Shane Boz, who attended Concordia Lutheran High School in Tomball, Texas, and another player to come out of there, Ke'Bryan Hayes, drafted by Pittsburgh as well.
Brian's a little older, I believe.
3 balls, 2 strikes on Marsh. Phillies looking for their first base runner of the night. Here's the pitch, and it's swung on and line to left. There's the first base runner, and Brandon Marsh needed that.
Spent some time around the cage today tinkering around with Brandon, and I was talking to him about how he approaches his batting practice to get out of this little thing. He goes, it's easy. I got to back the ball up. And right now, like in batting practice, he was hammering everything to left center, trying to stay on it there, trying to keep the shoulder in. And then in the first at-bat today, gets a base hit the other way. So hopefully that'll start us something.
Well, that was a big part of his early season success, was it not?
It was.
Keeping those sights, middle of the field, left center field. Here's JT Realmuto, and he takes a breaking ball in for a strike.
That's a lot of it. The other thing with Brandon, he's been known in the past that he tries to hit everything. And Kevin Long's been working with him to say, look, man, zone it up. Look for the outside part of the plate and stay out there and just hunt that. And if he does that, just picks a side, he's much better.
0-1 the pitch. JT swings, lines it to straightaway center. Taveras, though, it'll be right at him. He'll make the catch. JT, who had a home run last night as well. 0 for 1 so far tonight. That'll bring up Bryson Stott with 2 down and a man at first here in a scoreless game. Stott batting .252. Held hitless last night, with 6 for 16 over the last 5 games. Phillies' last win featured a 5 RBI night from Bryson.
Is that too much to ask for every third night?
The pitch swung on, hit high in the air, got under that one. And coming in for it is O'Neill in right field, right center. He'll make the catch. And that is out number 3. No runs on a hit, and a man left. We'll go to the bottom of the second, no score.
It's met its match with Robinhood. You push yourself in everything you do, scanning headlines for insights, keeping an eye on the market. Robinhood puts you in control of your money, all on one platform. You expect more from yourself. Expect more from your money. Get started today at Robinhood.com/yourmoney. Again, that's Robinhood.com/yourmoney. Your money, your move.
Hello, this is Mary at the Department of Rejected Dreams. If you had a dream rejected, IKEA can make it possible.
Hey, I dreamed I'd be ready for college way ahead of time.
And and now you're way behind?
Yes, and I have no idea how I'll get it all done on time and in my budget.
Well, luckily, IKEA has everything you need to make it your space on your budget. And with everything ready to take away from our stores with Click and Collect, it's easier than ever.
That's convenient.
Exactly. Get IKEA whenever, wherever, however at IKEA.us. IKEA, dream the possibilities.
You can feel the excitement of Phillies baseball at Citizens Bank Park. The energy on the field, the passion in the stands, and the heartbeat of a city that moves with each pitch. At Citizens, we're more than just the official bank of the Phillies. We're fans, too, cheering every hit, celebrating every win. And when big moments arise, we're made to lead the rally. Citizens, the official bank of the Phillies.
Spend the afternoon with Phillies Legends for Toyota Phillies Alumni. Legends for Toyota Phillies Alumni Day on Sunday, August 9th at 1:35 when the Phils take on the Blue Jays. Grab tickets now at Phillies.com.
Well, stop by the New Era Phillies team store and shop the latest collaboration with Lululemon, featuring Lululemon's signature performance and everyday apparel with a Phillies touch. This premium collection won't last long. Grab yours today and visit Phillies.com/New Era for store hours.
Tyler O'Neill, right-handed batter, leads off against Sanchez. Goes after the first pitch, hits one in the air, shallow left center. Coming over is Crawford. He'll make the catch. One pitch, one out. To start the second inning for Sanchez. No score here in Baltimore. Some dark clouds off over the third base side of the stands, but I've been told by everybody here in the booth that we're just fine. There's no rain. They're just dark clouds.
Yeah.
They don't contain any rain.
Dark. I mean, those look dark to you? Where were we? The last road trip, they were like menacing dark. Like
we were indoors.
No, not Miami. The day before the All-Star break.
Here's Encarnacion Strand.
That's a good point. I probably should specify that.
The pitch. And it's fouled away. Although there were some very menacing storms that came through that one night right when the game was starting.
Yes.
Encarnacion Strand, what a start to his Orioles tenure. 3 homers, 11 runs batted in. And this just his ninth, or tonight is his 10th game. A swing and a miss. Had a big hit as a pinch hitter last night coming off the bench. 2-run double that tied the game at 4. 0-2 the count. And the pitch. Swing and a miss. Got it. Good changeup.
Well, this isn't just a dream, and I'm not talking to the Orioles hitters right there. All fans will receive a PGW multiplayer t-shirt on Thursday, August 6th. That's at 6:05 p.m. when the Nationals come to Citizens Bank Park. Secure tickets today at Phillies.com.
2 gone, and Leody Taveras is the batter. 223 hitter on the year. He has really been scuffling over the last month. And the first pitch to him here, swung on line, caught by leaping Bohm at third base. The long arm of Alec Bohm pulls that one down and takes away an extra base hit from Leody Taveras. Nice defensive play to end inning number 2. We'll go to the third, no score.
Hey, it's John Crook. When the game is on the line, you need a team that doesn't fold under the pressure. Toyota, BMW, Lexus. You'll find them in Doylestown and Willow Grove. These guys have been delivering game winners for over 55 years. And with Thompson Service, courtesy pickup and delivery, loaner cars, and a wash with every visit, they make sure you're always ready for the next inning of life. Drive the lineup that always delivers. Check them out at 1-800-THOMPSON.com.
New Jersey's got a lot of summer wow. We got your under the sun wows. Your this is too much fun wows. Your that wine was sublime wows. And your one more time wows. So come see what your wow's gonna be. New Jersey, it's one summer wow after another after another. Find your wow at visitnj.org. New Jersey, little state, lot of wow.
As a Phillies fan, there is nothing better than going to the ballpark or watching or listening to a Phillies game. Aches, pains, or an injury should not keep you from your favorite activities. NovaCare Rehabilitation's physical therapist will listen and help you heal. With more than 150 convenient locations throughout the Delaware Valley and South Jersey, NovaCare has helped thousands of people just like you get back to what they love. Go to NovaCare.com to schedule an appointment today. The Phillies trust NovaCare, so can you. NovaCare, the power of physical therapy.
Ready for your big break? Play the new Superstar Scratch-Off from the PA Lottery. With top prizes of PA Lottery. With top prizes of $1.5 million. One ticket could turn you into an overnight sensation. Play today. Players must be 18 or older. Please play responsibly.
Third inning, no score. And Justin Crawford will start it off for the Phillies. Shane Baz with a pitch to Crawford. It's a breaking ball outside for ball one. Crawford, De La Cruz, and Turner due up in the inning for the Phillies, who went 9-15 in the month of July. But that's over with. Here's the pitch. Swung on and fouled out of play. And of course, as we tend to do in this business sometimes, you take a look at the aggregate numbers of a particular month, and the win-loss record obviously wasn't good. The batting average was .230 with a .686 OPS as a team during the month of July. 1-1. And it's swung on, hit in the air left field. Back and towards the corner goes Ward. He appears to have room. He does. He'll make the catch. Still on the grass, just a couple of strides in front of the warning track for out number one. And that doesn't sound too good, right? .230 with a .686 OPS as a team. In truth, it's their second best month offensively this year. Their numbers were worse in both April and May.
True.
In May, they won a lot of games.
That's the positive side of that?
I don't know that there's a side necessarily. Here's De La Cruz. Get our first Eagles chant tonight. Orioles fans didn't like that.
No.
First pitch breaking ball to De La Cruz.
Well, this is how I kind of look at it. As it was a tough start. Had a great month of June. Tough July.
0-1 pitch. Swung on, hit sharply towards the shortstop on a bounce. Fielded by Henderson, charging in. And he'll throw him out for out number two.
I would say in the month of July was kind of the one time that we've seen everybody almost clicking, although Turner really wasn't even clicking. And now you get to July, and of course it's the three All-Stars, right? You look at Schwarber, you look at Harper, and you look at Marsh. They've been terrible in the month of July. Eventually it's got to change.
Here's Trey Turner. 2 outs, nobody on, and the pitch is down low for ball one. Well, the Phillies in the month of June.
Catcher's challenge and the call of ball.
You hear the voice of Marvin Hudson, the crew chief and plate umpire tonight. Jake Rogers challenging. And our first ABS challenge, that one is down low. It's brought to you by Gusto. Hire, pay, and grow your team with Gusto. So the Orioles lose an early challenge, as they did last night. 1-0 the count. And the pitch. Turner takes. That one's down low. But in the month of June, the Phillies averaged 5.67 runs per game. It was the most runs for the month of June in the last, it was the third most runs for the month of June in the last 50 years for the franchise. It was that high. The pitch, swing and a miss. And over the last 30 seasons, this July, they averaged only 3.92 runs per game, which was the third worst over the last 30 years.
Man.
So really from one end of the spectrum to the other. 2-1. Fastball strike called. It's 2-2.
Just think that at some point you hope it's August, certainly by September. And maybe that's okay if they can hang in there and get everything clicking at the same time. That's when you make the run.
The pitch. Down and away. Count is full to Turner with Schwarber waiting next. Turner flied out to right his first time up. Baz ready, the payoff pitch. Swung on, grounded to short. 2 hops. Gunnar Henderson fields, throws him out. 1-2-3 inning again for the Orioles right-hander. Phillies with 1 hit through the first 3 frames. We'll go to the bottom of the third. Still a scoreless game.
Philadelphia weather is relentless. The ice, the snow, the summer humidity. Your home's exterior can take a beating. What if your siding was made to stand strong through it all? Hardy fiber cement siding is engineered for our climate. It resists cracking in the freezing cold and won't swell in the summer heat. You get the timeless beauty of wood with lasting protection and low maintenance. Your home deserves the #1 brand of siding in North America. Learn more at jameshardy.com. That's jameshardy.com.
In your community or in your home, Nemours Children's nationally recognized pediatric specialists are here to help your child achieve their best health. Throughout Southeast Pennsylvania, we're working hand in hand with families to make every child's world a place where they can thrive. Now open in Malvern. Find your child's neighborhood specialist at nemours.org/PA. Nemours Children's Health. Well beyond medicine.
What if you could have the most reliable fiber-powered Wi-Fi at the same price for 5 years? Now through August 24th, new Xfinity customers can get our best price on gig Wi-Fi this summer before it disappears. Just $50 a month for 5 years. Plus, get online in minutes with same-day Wi-Fi. And get Peacock Premium included for 2 years. Lock in your price and unlock the possibilities. Get it now at Xfinity.com. Xfinity. Imagine that. Restrictions apply. Requires paperless billing and autopay with stored bank account. Taxes and fees extra. Speeds vary. Use of fiber coaxial cable. Learn more at Xfinity.com/same-day Wi-Fi. Xfinity.com/same-day Wi-Fi.
Catch the Phils when they take on the Marlins Monday, August 17th and Tuesday, August 18th, both at 6:40, and Wednesday, August 19th at 6:05.
Way back there. Gone!
Snag tickets now at Phillies.com.
Yeah, Phillies games are more fun with family. Bring yours on Saturday, September 5th for Giant Family Day, when the Phils host the Braves at 6:05 p.m. and kids 14 and under receive an ice cream-themed squeeze bottle. Visit Phillies.com to purchase tickets today.
Jackson Holliday leading off for the Orioles. Takes the first pitch down low for ball 1. A first pitch slider from Sanchez. No score in third inning. Each team with 1 hit thus far. And the pitch to Holliday. Swing and a foul. First base side towards the end of the Orioles dugout.
Speaking of ice cream, Scott, here. So the press dining here at this stadium has changed since we were last here. It's really hard to find, and there's not much there. So yesterday I didn't get anything to eat before the game. So
that's
after
why
the
you were
game,
so crabby?
Hey, I wasn't crabby. Was I crabby? Oh, sorry. I wasn't crabby, folks.
Murph said Maryland crabby. Here's the pitch.
That mean?
It's down low, and it's 2-1. He's just a funny guy.
Okay.
He's just a funny guy.
So yeah, I didn't eat. So after the game, I was starving. So I get back to the hotel. Tons of people around, and Ruben's next to me, and he goes, "Yeah, I'm hungry too. I got to get something." And I'm like, "All right, let's go find something to eat." It was late, so we're gonna head to CVS Pharmacy to get something to eat. It's late.
Who does that?
You're looking at him, pal.
2-1 pitch, swing and a miss. I guess it's something with the 93 guys, because I know that'd be the first thing Crucker would do is go get a bag of potato chips.
Hey, look, man, when I was a rookie, I was taught a certain way. You go to CVS. So anyway, so I'm like, all right, so we go, and we get out the door to the circle, and he beelines. He goes, wait a minute. He sees Haagen-Dazs, and I couldn't get him off Haagen-Dazs.
The 2-2 foul at the plate.
I said, dude, it's just around the corner. We can go get chips or snacks. He goes, Haagen-Dazs, that's all he wanted. He goes, why don't you want to go? I mean, we had this whole conversation. So I went one direction, and he went to Haagen-Dazs and had ice cream. I, however, had a nice little, just inside the expiration date little thing, tray of crackers and cheese.
Just inside the expiration
It's perfectly fine.
Here's the 2-2 again, and a swing and a miss. He struck him out. Although, I think Murph and I would have paid some pretty good money to have the two of you, a shot of the two of you sitting in the window at Haagen-Dazs, each with an ice cream cone in your hand.
Again, we learned that in 93.
Hey, Ruben, what flavor did you get?
There's only one flavor to get. It's chocolate.
Here's Jake Rogers, the number 9 batter for the Orioles. The pitch. Swing and a miss. Rogers acquired this week when he was
DFA'd by the Tigers. Hitting just 160 on the season. They've had some injury problems with their catchers. The pitch. And it's down and away. Both Adley Rutschman and Samuel Basayo on the injured list. One ball, one strike. Sanchez into his windup. And the pitch. That one just missed inside with the fastball. And that inside fastball to right-hander is such a critical pitch for Christopher. To be able to locate that well. Two and one. And the pitch. And he tries again and gets the inside corner this time. Right-handed batters know they're not going to do a whole lot with that. So I think most of them are just content to let it go by. If it's a strike, so be it. If it's a ball, so be it.
That's correct. As long as it doesn't bleed over the plate. If you're going to miss in.
2-2 pitch on the way. And that one, close. Changeup. That might have been challengeable, but JT holds off. Count is full now to the number 9 batter, Jake Rogers. And the 3-2. Swing and a miss. He got him. Slider. Back-to-back strikeouts. 5 in the game. First time through the order for Sanchez.
Jake Rogers, this guy has more than 9 lives. I mean, he's really good with the pitching staff. Veteran guy, knows how to handle the pitching staff, knows his role. He has never hit, but he continues to have a job.
Here's Kobe Mayo, top of the order for the Orioles. Struck out his first time up. Takes first pitch down low. Ball 1. Is that every time you get ice cream? It's nothing but chocolate?
Almost all the time. The only other way would be like a bowl of vanilla, but then I smother it with chocolate syrup.
1-0 pitch is in there for a call strike. When you really feel like getting wild.
That might add raspberries if I get wild. I will say CVS too, I did buy some chocolate the other day. Their chocolate aisle, all of it, is completely locked behind glass. The chocolate. That's how popular it is at CVS.
1-1. And that's outside.
And you ring a little bell, not to get off track the game, but you ring a little.
Let everybody know I'm buying chocolate.
Chocolate for everyone. To have them come unlock it. And I sat there for 10 minutes. I hit that thing, I'm not joking, 15 times. Key in aisle 6,
2-1 the count and the pitch. Swing and a miss. Should have just gone to Haagen-Dazs.
Yeah, but then
you wouldn't have to.
Yeah, but I have it now for the whole weekend. I have
No score, 3rd inning. And Sanchez with a chance to strike out the side here in this 3rd inning. 2 balls, 2 strikes to Kobe Mayo. And the left-hander's pitch on the way. Got him looking. Fastball, put him away. And that's a half dozen strikeouts so far for Christopher Sanchez tonight. 1, 2, 3 go the O's. We go to the 4th, no score.
We have good news. Auto theft is down in Philadelphia. Big thanks to the crime fighters in the city, across the state, and you. Keep it up. Lock your car, take your keys every time. It's common sense, but not always common practice. Next, that makes you an easy target. Just get in and go. Let's keep the good thing going. We're working together to stop the steal. Brought to you by the Pennsylvania Auto Theft Prevention Authority. Go Phils.
Flying out of town? Let Philadelphia International Airport handle all your parking needs with our new Premier Valley Parking Service, managed by the Philadelphia Parking Authority. Reserve ahead at phl.org. We'll pick your car up at your departing terminal and store it in our exclusive on-site covered valet parking area. For an additional charge, you can even opt to have your car washed and detailed. We'll monitor your return flight and have your car waiting for you outside of baggage claim. Make your no-wait valet reservation today at phl.org.
The life of a Philly sports fan is a wild ride. Sometimes we triumph. Sometimes we trust.
You're out! Oh!
What never changes year after year is how we get to the game. Shoulder to shoulder with our fellow fans on SEPTA. Riding to and from the game is a breeze, and paying your fare has never been easier now that SEPTA accepts contactless payment. And don't forget, fans under 12 ride free with an adult. Plan your trip to the game at SEPTA.org.
Doors are closing.
The Phils take on the Nats Monday, August 3rd through Wednesday, August 5th, all at 6:40, and Thursday, August 6th at 6:05.
You gotta be kidding. That is incredible.
Be there and get tickets now at Phillies.com. Phillies.com.
The RAV4th inning is presented by Toyota. Check out Toyota.com to get your new 2026 RAV4 today. Toyota, let's go Phils. No score, 4th inning. And here's the chocolate lover himself, Kevin Stocker, with the play-by-play.
Was coming. I knew it. Kyle Schwarber takes the first pitch here in the top of the 4th inning. Funny. Takes that for a strike. Kyle today flew out in the first. 1 for 6, not including today for the road trip. Now 1 for 7. Boz, and the pitch. Just a little breaking ball in there for a strike. Kyle's not real sure. He kind of looks to the dugout. Boz today using 4 pitches. The 4-seamer at 31%, knuckle curveball right on its tail at 28%, sinker and cutter. Everything's over 16%, so he's really showing everything that he has, really mix and matching. Schwarber, everybody pull in the infield and the outfield against him. 0-2 pitch. That's a changeup. That's strike 3. When he took it, again, he wasn't sure. I think he thinks it's low.
That's a strike.
Yeah. 3-pitch strikeout there for Boz.
He definitely had the itchy trigger finger there, Kyle Schwarber, he raised that right arm thinking about challenging it, but it's a good idea not to.
Yeah, that's only the first strikeout today for Boz. Bryce Harper now from the left side, grounded out back in the first. Boz, he rocks and fires. This ball's lifted into the air to right field. That might get down to the gap, and it does. Over goes O'Neill to the wall. Harper rounds it, and the ball bounces up into the stands as a souvenir. That'll be a ground rule double for Bryce Harper. And that keeps that little modest 5-game hit streak now becomes 6. It's a good way to start August after probably, isn't that the worst July of Bryce Harper's career?
I believe so.
Hit a .172, only had 2 home runs in the month. Alec Bohm grounded out in the second inning. Straight up in the outfield. No score, top of the 4th. Harper, pretty good lead at second base. Boz gives him a hard look. The pitch, that's a ball down.
Hit number 1900 for Bryce in his big league career.
Holiday, the second baseman's paying a little bit of attention to Harper out there. Still kind of walking off. Boz rocks and he fires. That's a fastball on the outside corner for a strike. Count evens at 1-1.
I think Bohm wanted to challenge that as well. It might have been low, to be honest.
Crowd's trying to get into it here with their own little chant. Bohm ready to go. The 1-1. That's a little ground ball to the left side. In comes the third baseman, Encarnacion Strand, and he throws on the run. Nice little play by Alonso. Throw ran up the line a little bit, but he was able to stay on. Now, Harper was able to advance to third base. 2 outs. Alec Bohm today has a pair of ground outs to third base. Brandon Marsh, base hit back in the second inning. Has a chance again. He was also someone who had a tough July. 2 outs, top of the 4th. Harper is on third. First pitch, he takes it down the middle for a strike. Boz, that's the 40th pitch of the night for him. He's set. Harper off at third. The pitch, that runs away for a ball. I'd mentioned the 3 All-Stars struggling, Schwarber, Harper, and Marsh. They didn't get that break, and I just always wonder, How those guys do after that. Combined hitting a .168 with only 4 home runs. Those are the 3 main top of the order guys. Pitch to Marsh, and that's popped up to the third base side. And it looks like it's going to run into the crowd, and it does, about 3 or 4 rows up. I mean, Schwarber hit .216 in the month of July. Harper was .191. Marsh, .106. The count is 1 ball, 2 strikes. No score, 2 outs. Brandon, bat up high by his ear. He's ready to go. Boz, long look. Harper and the pitch. Again, popped up to the third base side, out of play over the Phillies dugout.
Boy, it looks like he's trying to stay with that same approach, right? See if he can't let it get deep and hit something the other way.
Yeah, and you brought it up yesterday how the strikeouts have climbed on, and the non-contact really climb. And one way to get out of that, especially contact, let the ball travel. So here we go. Everybody ready. The 1-2. Oh, down and in. And a bounce. Nice play by catcher Rogers. Count runs 2-2. JT Realmuto stands on deck.
Phillies last night had a couple of different leads, but they went just 1 for 7 with runners in scoring position. It's a number that needs to improve again in the month of August.
2-2 pitch. Swing and a miss. Got him on a breaking ball down and in. He couldn't lay off of it. So the Phillies do get Harper over to third base. Had a chance for the double by Harper there and gets to third. Marsh couldn't get it done. So we'll head to the middle of the 4th inning. No score here.
Lung Center. More is how excellence is defined. Performing more lung transplants than any hospital in the nation. Offering more options for pulmonary conditions, from asthma to COPD. And saying yes to more patients. This is a level of care that opens doors and changes lives, and is what patients seeking the most advanced lung care in the country have come to expect. More expertise, more possibilities, more answers. Expect more. Expect Temple Health.
Hurt in an accident?
Call Mongaluzzi.
Hurt at work?
Call Mongaluzzi.
Hurt on the road?
Call Mongaluzzi.
Hurt by a doctor?
Call Mongaluzzi. I'm Bob Mongaluzzi.
They hurt you, and it's time to fight back. Get justice with Salt's Mongaluzzi-Bendesky.
Call our team at 267-662-1200
for a free consultation. That's 267-662-1200 or visit smbb.com.
Every small business owner dreams of hitting a home run. For me, that home run was finding Gusto, the online payroll and benefits software built for small businesses. Gusto is all-in-one, remote-friendly, and covers all your bases. You can pay, hire, onboard, and support your team from anywhere with unlimited payroll runs and no surprise fees. Go to gusto.com today and see why over 500,000 small businesses call Gusto their MVP. That's Gusto.com. Gusto.com. Gusto.com.
You'll feel anything but low during the Flow Rida post-game concert presented by Jim Beam on Tuesday, August 18th after the Phils take on the Marlins at 6:40. Snag field passes and tickets today at Phillies.com.
Well, the bottom of the 4th inning, it's the RAV 4th inning brought to you by Toyota. Check out Toyota.com and visit your local Tri-State Toyota dealer today. Toyota, let's go Phils. Christopher Sanchez back out there here in the bottom of the 4th. No score. It'll be Taylor Ward to lead things off for the Orioles. First pitch swing, and he lifts it out to right center. It's in the air. Over goes Crawford, and he gets it on a slide. What a terrific catch by Justin Crawford. And over, he tracked the ball. Last minute went into a slide on the rear and made a good catch. 1 out.
Well, and normally when we talk about defense behind Christopher Sanchez, we're talking about how good the infielders need to be because he gets a lot of ground balls. But that's a great play by Crawford, who got a decent jump and on the run in the gap. Good communication with De La Cruz, who crosses behind him, stays out of his way.
Another 1 pitch, 1 out. It's nice for Christopher. First pitch to Gunnar Henderson, who singled back in the first. That's a strike. They're going to play him pull in the infield. And it's a pretty strong pull. Pull in the outfield as well. Crawford way over, shaded toward right center. Sanchez, the pitch. It's off the plate for a ball. Gunnar Henderson not having the normal year that they usually see here. Now he came in hitting .219 this year, or this game. Still has some power, 18 home runs. The 1-1. Check swing, did he go? They checked down to the umpire 30, did not. I was asking around, like, why, what's going on with Gunnar? And kind of everybody was talking about his start. March and April, he had 9 bombs, 9 quick home runs, and was feeling pretty good about himself. And all of a sudden, he started getting a lot of pop-ups. He started trying to lift, and he went into a big slump. 2-1 pitch. That misses off the plate. Hitters count now. And it led to a lot of lift in his swing. So he's been working hard, trying to get it back. Of course, had the big hit last night. 3-1 count, 1 out. Bottom of the 4th. Christopher rocks and fires. And that's ball 4 inside.
Keeps the Birds' streak alive. 102 straight games. They've drawn at least 1 walk, which is one of the longer stretches they've had in their franchise's history. Longest active streak in the majors. The next closest coming into today was the Mets at 43 straight games.
Really?
Yes.
That's insane. Pete Alonso up now from the right side. First pitch swinging, ground ball foul. Oh, that's remarkable. I mean, you can imagine now it walks. They're third. Orioles are third in walks as far as most walks. And that, of course, leads to a pretty high on-base percentage. That's .321, which is 4th in baseball. Sanchez out of his stretch. Runner on first. Doesn't go. The pitch. Swing and a miss.
You can look down in their lineup and find different guys. Like Taylor Ward is an example. His power numbers are down this year, but his walks are up. His on-base percentage is up. And they have a few of those guys to try to, again, they're getting on base. And they're scoring some runs.
0-2 count here to Alonso. The pitch, swing and a miss. 3 pitches, and that's the second strikeout for Pete Alonso today.
Well, very different at bat this time. He fell behind him 3-1. Last time had to come back and battle back to strike him out. Here he just, good morning, good afternoon, and good night.
Yeah. So it will be Tyler O'Neill here in the bottom of the 4th. 2 outs. Henderson on first. Takes his lead. And the first pitch takes it for a strike. I don't know, on-base percentage, we talk a lot about it as we're going to get a challenge here. This challenge will be by O'Neill. And it is low.
Goes down. Baltimore has 2 challenges left.
It was an 1.5 low, actually. So the count flips from 0-1 to 1-0. Sanchez, the pitch, and takes it low again. Count now 2-0. Yeah, the Phillies, who are last in overall on-base percentage in baseball. Not a great stat. They're 5 games, or they were 5 games over 500 a day ago. And they were and are third in the wild card, even though they have the last on-base percentage in baseball. The pitch, it's off the plate for a ball. So the Phillies, the second worst were the Blue Jays, who are 9 games under. The Mets, the third worst on-base percentage, 6 games under. So I start thinking about, well, is on-base percentage really that? How important is it? Well, the Rockies actually have the 8th best, and they're the worst team in baseball. The pitch, fastball off the plate, and he walks it.
Well, I think a big difference with those 2 teams you mentioned, Toronto and the New York Mets, between them and the Phillies, for instance, and the big difference as to why one of them's in the playoff race and the other 2 are not, and that's because of the starting pitching. I mean, the pitching for the Phillies minimizes the need for the super high on-base percentage because they don't need to score as many runs.
Sure.
Obviously, they're not scoring enough right now, but you get my point. Their pitching is making it a low-scoring affair most nights.
Are you saying that winning is about balance?
Well,
certainly could help. Christian Encarnacion Strand, third baseman, steps in, and the first pitch is a ball inside. Christopher has lost a little bit of his command here all of a sudden. It's 2 walks in the game today, and those 2 are here in the bottom of the 4th. 1-0 pitch. That's way inside, ball 2.
Almost like he needs a minute. Somebody go to the mound and
well, there you go.
Give him a up. There you go.
Yeah, there you go. I heard you. JT's walking out. Here comes Bryson Stott, as well as Turner's going to come in, and Alec Boehm. Well, let's take this minute here where we have the chance. Take 10 seconds for stations to identify themselves. You're listening to the Philadelphia Phillies Radio Network. No score here in the bottom of the 4th inning. There are 2 outs, but 2 runners on. Gunnar Henderson is on second base for the Orioles. Tyler O'Neill is on first base. The hitters Christian Encarnacion Strand. 2-0 count, 2 outs. Sanchez at 51 pitches. And he sets, checks the runners, rocks and fires. There's a strike. Count runs 2-1. When it comes to on-base percentage, though, I do think it's important for certain guys clearly to be on base. Trey Turner has been better as far as getting on base over the last month. This helps. 2-1, swing and a miss. Now evens at 2-2.
Yeah, you might wonder where those RBI totals would be for the likes of Schwarber and Harper if Turner's on a lot more early in the season when they were hot.
Right.
When they were swinging the bats much better.
So true. 2-2 count. 2 runners on. Christopher's ready. The pitch. Inside corner, just missed. A little bit in. Count runs full. Runners will be on the move here. Bottom of the 4th, no score. Christopher kicks and fires. Ground ball foul down the third base line.
Encarnacion Strand, the former Red, so far in 9 games, 4 times he's driven in multiple runs for the Orioles. Talk about making a good first impression. He's certainly done that for them.
Well, he has a chance here to get the Orioles on the board. 3-2 count. Runners are going to be on the move. 2 outs. There they go. Christopher's pitch, and that's up and away. That's the 3rd walk of the inning. Here in the bottom of the 4th. The bases will be loaded now for Leody Taveras. And he tried to throw a breaking ball in there to catch the top of the zone, and it looks like it actually might have been a strike, but not close enough to challenge, as Caleb Cawthon, the pitching coach for the Phillies, is going to come on out and have a word with Christopher.
Well, Christopher in his last start walks 3 of them. He had gone since late April, the last time he had walked 3 batters in a ball game. All those starts in May and June and most of July until his last outing. It was the first time he had walked 3 batters. And he's done it now in back-to-back starts as he's walked 3 in this inning. And I'm guessing there probably haven't been too many innings in his career in which he's walked 3 batters in a frame.
Taveras now, right-handed hitter, will step in. He lined out to third base on a bullet back in the 2nd inning. He has the bases loaded here. No score, 2 outs. Sanchez staying out of the stretch. First pitch, swing and a miss on a good changeup, down and away. Taveras being ultra-aggressive.
Hit the ball hard his first time up. It took a leaping grab by Alec Boehm to take away extra bases.
Sanchez kicks and fires. There's another changeup away, foul ball, right off the end of the bat. Counts quickly 0-2. Center fielder Justin Crawford is shading over to right center. Infield fairly straight up. 0-2, 2 outs. Christopher's pitch. That misses off the plate. Tried it again. Bases loaded. Everybody's got their lead. Christopher set, and the pitch. Inside fastball, got him. Strike 3 with that sinker inside corner. Everybody knew it, even Tavares as he's walking off. JT flipped the ball. Man, I tell you, Christopher got himself into all kinds of troubles with the walks, but he pitched out of it. Huge pitch right there. And we'll keep the game at no score.
You can feel the excitement of Phillies baseball at Citizens Bank Park. The energy on the field, the passion in the stands, and the heartbeat of a city that moves with each pitch. At Citizens, we're more than just the official bank of the Phillies. We're fans, too, cheering every hit, celebrating every win. And when big moments arise, we're made to lead the rally. Citizens, the official bank of the Phillies.
Hey, turn the music down for 1 second. Listen. That annoying sound is probably nothing, right? That's how expensive repairs start. John Crook here. In baseball, ignore the signs and you will pay for it. Same thing with your car, because breakdowns don't wait until you're ready. That's why there's Car Shield. They can help cover the cost of expensive repairs. When something goes wrong, you've got a plan.
Don't get caught looking. Get a free quote today at carshield.com. Coverage varies by plan. View contracts and exclusions at carshield.com.
From pregame rituals to post-game celebrations, no city is more passionate than Philly. Independence Blue Cross takes that same passion and puts it towards caring, making it easier to get the care you need, when and where you need it. Learn more at IBX.com. IBX is a proud sponsor of the Philadelphia Phillies. Independence Blue Cross. Never stop caring.
Your favorite power hitter, pocket-sized. All fans receive a Wawa Kyle Schwarber bobble figurine on Friday, August 21st when the Phils take on the Cardinals at 6:40. Visit Phillies.com for tickets now. Phillies.com for tickets now.
Right to the top of the 5th inning. No score here in Baltimore. JT Realmuto will lead things off. Christopher Sanchez there in the bottom of the 4th pitched himself into trouble with 3 walks, but then was able to get a couple of strikeouts and got out of the inning.
It's only the 3rd time in his career he's walked 3 batters in a single inning. He's done it once each of the last 3 years. This year once, last year once, and 2024 he did it once.
Hopefully it's out of the way. First pitch to JT. It's in there for a strike.
And for him to go from striking out the side 1 inning to walking the side the next, that's quite a turnaround.
Yeah. JT lined out back in the 2nd inning. Boz, his pitch. That's a breaking ball in there for a strike. Quickly 0-2. It's JT.
It was also a long inning for Christopher, so might be nice for the Phillies to maybe get something going and give him a little bit of a breather.
0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss on a high fastball. Up out of the zone. JT went fishing. Caught nothing. 1 out. Boz, when he pitches, is so, I call it statuesque, but he stays really, really tall in everything that he does. And then it's kind of a rush down the mound. So that fastball can, especially when it's up in the zone, can really charge you as a hitter. In comes the 3rd baseman, Encarnacion Strand. First pitch to Bryson Stott is inside for a ball. He's going to guard against the bunt. Gunnar Henderson is up the middle. Holiday's pull. Alonso is pull as well in the infield. Pitch. And it misses low. Count goes 2-0.
Good take.
Yeah. Well, Bryson Stott, since June 1st, has really started to kind of find his niche, find what he likes to hit, his swing. And the pitch. It's in there for a strike. He actually has 19 extra base hits since June 1st. So you just go 2 months. So in the month of June, he had 9 extra base hits. In the month of July, 10. Very balanced. Boz's pitch. And he takes that ball low. Another good take. Count runs 3-1. One out, top of the fifth, no score. Pitch to Stott. And he takes it for a ball. He walked him. Fastball away, didn't catch the corner. Bryson now with 18 stolen bases will be on first base. And Justin Crawford will be the hitter. Justin flew out in the third inning. Stott, not a very big lead at first base. Double play depth up the middle, and the pitch. First pitch swinging. Fouls it straight back.
One thing Boz has not really done this year is sort of calm down the walks. The walk rate is pretty similar to what it was last year, but the fact that he's not given up the long ball, it hasn't hurt him as badly as it did last year with Tampa.
0-1 pitch, and Justin went swinging. Kind of a check swing on a pitch that was down and in, almost hit him, not even close. So the count now is 0-2. Yeah, I noticed you were talking about all those home runs, the difference between Boz the 2 years. He did change a pitch. So last year he was throwing a slider and gave up 6 or 7 home runs on that. He dumped that, said enough of that, and he just moved into a sinker. And that somehow has really helped him. 0-2 count here. Stott's off, not going to pitch. Little ground ball, not hit hard. Right at shortstop Henderson. He's got to come in and sideswipe. He makes the play. Good throw. And a full run, little backhand, and almost didn't even take a full step. Flips it to first for the out. But it does move Bryson Stott into scoring position with 2 outs here in the top of the fifth.
He's pretty good. He's made a few of those plays, in particular a couple on Justin. One last night, another one here tonight. Really no margin for error there. He just has such a quick, gets that hand in the glove and pulls the ball out quick and releases.
So Brian De La Cruz now, the 9-hitter for the Phillies. First pitch is off the plate for a ball. He grounded out to Gunnar Henderson back in the third.
De La Cruz back in the starting lineup against a right-handed pitcher after a one-night return for Gabriel Rincones as far as the platoon left side.
1-0 pitch. That swings it hard. That's a base hit into right center. That will score Bryson Stott. Brian De La Cruz has himself a base hit and an RBI, and the first run of the game for the Phillies as it's 1-0 now. Phil's on top. Nice job by the 9-hitter.
John Mattingly said before the game, Brian De La Cruz, I just think he gives us our best chance to win, playing him in right field over Rincones. And Gabriel's clearly going through a lot right now as a young hitter at the big league level for the first time. It's been a huge struggle for him, so the Phillies figure, forget the matchup advantage, let's go with the veteran guy, and he delivers.
Sure did. That'll spin the lineup to Trey Turner, who takes the first pitch for a strike.
And how about that? All those walks, 3 walks in that inning, but Sanchez is able to work around it. 1 walk issued by Boz tonight, and it costs him as the number 9 hitter comes up with a big hit.
Trey Turner. The pitch, swing and a miss on a slider away. Count runs 0-2. De La Cruz has done nothing but basically hit when he's been in. He's been good. He's been making a lot of contact. He takes his lead at first. 0-2 count, 2 outs here. Trey, the pitch. That ball's hit to the left side, pulled through the hole for a base hit. And De La Cruz will get to second, but has to hold up as the ball was fielded by Ward, the left fielder. Nice job by Trey Turner. That was in an 0-2 count as well. I'm not sure that's where Boz wanted that pitch, as he's going to get a visit from Drew French, the pitching coach for the Orioles.
Phillies 1 for 3 so far with men in scoring position after that hit by De La Cruz, and Schwarber's about to get another one. But you look at the offensive numbers in that month of July. We talked about how good they were in June scoring runs. They were the top team in Major League Baseball hitting with men in scoring position during the month of June. They batted .333 as a team. Last month, in July, they were 27th in Major League Baseball. They batted .209 with runners in scoring position during the month of July, and that's a huge run differential there between a big month offensively and a terrible month offensively.
I literally thought you were going to say a huge swing of emotions, because it's exactly what it is for fans and players. And now they've got 2 outs. They only have 1 run across here. Phils are up 1-0 here, top of the 5th. Kyle Schwarber will step in. De La Cruz is on second base. Trey Turner on first base. Boz is working out of the stretch. His first pitch, that's away for a ball. Kyle today flew out in the first, struck out looking in the 4th. Long inning here for Boz. Checks his runner at second. The pitch. Little check swing, takes it. He didn't go. And it was called a ball, but the catcher is going to challenge.
I think it's a strike.
Do you? Oh, yeah. That's a strike. Count's going to even up at 1-1 against Kyle. Baltimore is down to their last challenge, so nice job by Trevor Rogers, the catcher. 1-1 count, 2 outs, 2 runners on for Kyle Schwarber. The pitch. Swing, foul tip into the catcher's glove. Out in front. Infield is playing pull against Kyle, as most teams do. A little pull in the outfield as well. And timeout by Schwarber. I believe that was by Kyle.
Yeah.
Steps out, takes a big, deep breath. Couple of check swings. Pats himself on the back hip just to kind of remind himself, I'm sure, to stay back. Digs in with that back foot. He's ready to go. Counts 1-2, 2 outs. Boz kicks and fires, and that's a ball down and in. Tough take by Kyle. Count evens up at 2-2. Kyle now 1 for 8 on the road trip. This would be a huge time for him to get a base hit. 2-2 pitch. Yeah, he went swing and a miss. Tried to hold up his swing and couldn't do it. That's another strikeout, and that's the 4th strikeout for Boz today. So the Phils do get 1 run, though. Bryson Stott walks, and he scores on the base hit by Brian De La Cruz out of that 9 spot. Stay hot, De La Cruz at the field of the 5th.
For 50 years, drivers have trusted Meineke to take care of their cars and their budgets. Because real value isn't just about price. It's about honest recommendations, quality work, and service done right the first time. From routine maintenance to major repairs, Meineke delivers dependable car care from experienced technicians you can count on. That's why generation after generation continues to choose Meineke. 50 years of trust, 50 years of value. Meineke, doing car care right.
Joe Giglio for Pella. When it comes to new windows and doors, the product matters, but installation makes the difference. With Pella Windows and Doors, every installation is handled by a Pella expert installer with precise measurements and expert craftsmanship that helps protect your home from drafts, leaks, and the elements for better energy efficiency. Right now, enjoy $250 off windows and $700 off doors, or 36 months, 0% APR. Call 877-98-PELLA to schedule your free in-home consultation, or at PellaPhilly.com.
Can you hear that? It's the gentle waves meeting the sugar white sand in St. Pete Clearwater. And if you listen closely, you'll hear the wows from world-renowned museums, the mms from Michelin-recognized restaurants, and the ahs that come with record-breaking sunshine. Plan your trip to St. Pete Clearwater, the official Florida beaches of Philadelphia Phillies, and call it your best hit of the season. Start planning at the season. Start planning at visitspc.com.
While everyone is listening to the ball game, the Phillies Radio Network, the Engineers Labor Employer Cooperative, ELEC, is hard at work rebuilding our infrastructure. Whether it's transportation, water, or energy projects, ELEC and the Operating Engineers 825 are ready to get to work building our future.
Jackson Holliday for the Orioles will lead off here in the bottom of the 5th inning. And the first pitch runs inside, bounces up there for a ball. Score is 1-0. Phil's on top now, bottom of the 5th. Phil's have 4 hits, Baltimore has one. Alec Bohm at third base. He comes way in against Holiday, who's a left-handed hitter. Everybody else is pull. And the 1-0, that's in there for a strike. Count runs 1-1. Christopher today, his pitch count sitting at 62 pitches. He went 10 in the first, then he went 11 and 11 and 13. Pretty good, but then followed up with 21. And the pitch, a little foul ball off his foot.
Yeah, honestly, 21 is not as high as I thought, but he did have the one pitch out to start that inning, but 21 pitches, he walks 3 batters and strikes out 2 others. So that's a lot of pitches right there to add up. But the strikeout of Alonso was only 3 pitches. The out on Taylor Ward was 1 pitch.
1-2 pitch here. Check swing, and he did go. Strikeout. Nice job. Thought they might appeal, didn't need to. Second strikeout today for Jackson Holiday. It's a 9th for Christopher. Jake Rogers, the catcher, hitting 9 today, will step in. He struck out back in the 3rd. Christopher's first pitch. This ball's a rocket. Trey Turner lays out, dives to his left, gets up and throws across the field, and he got him. Absolutely terrific play to Trey Turner's left. And I think he was just diving to see if he could knock it down. The darn thing went into his glove. He hopped up, made a strong throw across the field to get the out. Nice play, Trey.
Must be quite a feeling for a shortstop, Stock, to just dive, see if you can knock it down, and then to find it in your glove. It's like Christmas morning, right?
100% it is. Everybody likes Christmas morning.
It's like chocolate with chocolate sauce.
That's exactly right. Kobe Mayo. Not talking about mayo, people. We're talking about chocolate sauce. First pitch to Kobe Mayo was a ball off the plate. 2 outs, bottom of the 5th. Pitch to Mayo. That runs inside. Count runs 2-0. I used to like the gloves. I liked the gloves at short that were kind of really broken in, almost floppy, for that exact reason, that when you went out and you knew you couldn't really close your glove, but if the ball went in there, it would kind of hug it. It would just absolutely go in there without any effort. Next pitch, fouled straight back. Ozzie Smith, however, would use a Rawlings trapeze glove right out of the box, like stiff as a pair of
like
new
every day?
He would do that until it got just a little bit too worked in, and then he would throw it away and get a brand new one. He didn't like to close the glove. Everything he kind of would do with 2 hands or ride the ball was really weird. Pitch here to Mayo. Ball runs inside. Count goes 2-2.
What did he know about playing shortstop?
Oh, come on. Come on. Count's 3-1. Sorry about that. 2 outs. Oh, it was in and out of his gloves so fast, Ozzie Smith. 3-1 pitch to Mayo. Ball's lifted toward right field off the end of the bat. De La Cruz comes in about 3 or 4 steps. He has it measured and makes the catch. That's a terrific inning there by by Sanchez. About some great defense by Trey Turner to his left. Well done. Always something you have to do. Top of the 6th inning, it'll be Scott Fransky with play-by-play with the Phils up 1-0.
Hi, this is JT Realmuto from your Philadelphia Phillies. Looking for a truck with strength and dependability right off the bat? You'll find it in Chevy Silverado. This legendary pickup continues to fuel the American spirit through innovation and the unstoppable drive to move forward. When it comes to full-size capability, technology, and value, Silverado plays to win and works harder when you need it most. For great offers and to find your closest dealer, visit Chevrolet.com today.
The Score Bet is an official sports betting partner of your Philadelphia Phillies. Whether you're backing the Phillies money line or getting in on the latest promos in the app, the Score Bet is your home for betting baseball this season. More action, more rewards, more for you. Right now, new players can get their first bet insured up to $1,000 in bonus bets. Download the Score Bet app today. Must be 21 plus. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-GAMBLER.
What if you could have the most reliable fiber-powered Wi-Fi at the same price for 5 years? Now through August 24th, new Xfinity customers can get our best price on gig Wi-Fi this summer before it disappears. Just $50 a month for 5 years. Plus, get online in minutes with same-day Wi-Fi. And get Peacock Premium included for 2 years. Lock in your price and unlock the possibilities. Get it now at Xfinity.com. Xfinity. Imagine that. Restrictions apply. Requires paperless billing and autopay with stored bank account. Taxes and fees extra. Speeds vary. Use of fiber coaxial cable. Learn more at Xfinity.com/same-day Wi-Fi.
Spend the afternoon with Phillies legends for Toyota Phillies Alumni Day on Sunday, August 9th at 1:35 when the Phils take on the Blue Jays. Grab tickets now at Phillies.com.
Bryce Harper leading it off here in the 6th inning. Phillies 1, Orioles nothing. Shane Baz still on the mound. First pitch. It's grounded foul, first base side. Harper, one of 4 hits tonight for the Phillies. He had a double his last time up, but was left stranded at third base. Baz at 67 pitches now. 1 pitch into this 6th inning. And the pitch. Swung on, fouled away. He's been far more economical than he was his last time out when he threw 90 pitches in 4 into 3rd innings against Atlanta. And speaking of the Braves, they're at home tonight hosting Washington. The Nats and their powerful offense without a hit through 5 innings tonight. The pitch. Breaking ball missed outside. Martin Perez on the mound, 5 into 3rd now, no hit innings. He's walked a batter, but that's all. And he's done it on 52 pitches. 1 ball and 2 strikes to Harper. The pitch. And that one missed a little bit low. Curveball. Count even, 2-2. Harper's doubled his 21st of the year. 2-2 pitch. Swung on, poked off the end of the bat. That'll fall into left center for a base hit. Harper with his 2nd hit of the game. Big, hard turnaround first. He'll hold on there. Harper here in Baltimore with some orange batting gloves and cleats trimmed out in orange. It's working for him.
Yeah.
It's 2 for 3.
Bold move, right? Orange here in Baltimore. Kind of stick it right in their face. I guess that's their colors.
Here's Alec Bohm, and the Phillies get their leadoff man aboard for the first time tonight. And the pitch. Alec takes, and it's a strike. Sinker, outer part of the plate. Braves lead that game 4-0 as Ronald Acuna led off the game in the 1st inning. He wasn't leading off tonight. He hit a home run in the 1st inning, though. Off Miles Michaelis. The pitch swung on, hit in the air, deep down the right field line and slicing. O'Neill chasing after into the corner. He disappears from view. The ball is a foul ball, and O'Neill did not catch it. I mean, he completely disappears. The stands kind of, there's an angle in the corner where they have the garage door where all of the field equipment comes in and out. Batting practice equipment. And it's tucked away down in the corner. We can't see it at all. And he can go pretty good ways in there into that corner chasing after balls. 0-2 on Bohm. Here's the pitch. Down and away. Michaelis has allowed 3 homers to the Braves tonight. Dominic Smith, his 8th. Acuna, his 9th. And Matt Olson with his 30th of the year. They lead it 4-0. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Baz turns, throws to first. Harper back standing up. Harper's batting gloves, not so much Oriole orange. That is like a hunting orange. And he's got a camouflage arm sleeve to go with it.
Hunting orange.
1-2. Big high chop left side. Henderson comes in, fields, feeds second for 1, throw to first, not in time. Alonso digging it out, a low throw from Holiday, but really no chance even to turn that on Bohm with that big high bounce.
Well, your Citizen Stats leader, how about Otto Kemp? He's breaking records in AAA left and right down at Lehigh Valley. He set the single-season franchise record for hit by pitch for Lehigh Valley Iron Pigs by getting hit last night for the 20th time this season. Of course, he broke his own record of 19, which he set a couple years ago. Citizens, the official bank of the Phillies. Ouch.
Man aboard for Marsh as Bohm replaces Harper at first base. And the pitch. And Brandon takes up high, ball one. Marsh is 1 for 2 tonight. Diamondbacks on the road in Cleveland, bottom of the 4th inning. Guardians with an early lead there. It's 2-0 Cleveland. Marlins won already today, 6-2 over the Mets in New York. The pitch swung on, popped up. Third base, Encarnacion Strand now coming over the shortstop Henderson. He's calling for it, and he'll make the catch crossing over into foul territory. And Marsh 1 for 3. There's out number 2.
I'll score big on authentic gear at MLBshop.com. From official jerseys and memorabilia to hats and hoodies, we've got the season covered. Visit MLBshop.com/Phillies, the official source for your Phillies gear.
1-0 here. Phillies lead the Orioles. We're in the 6th inning. Phillies have lost 10 of the last 13 coming out of the break. The pitch. JT takes a breaking ball in for a strike. JT 0 for 2 with a line out to center. And a strikeout his last time up. The pitch. Check swing. That one down and away. They ask it first. Trip Gibson says no swing. One ball, one strike. Bullpen's quiet on this Saturday night. In this pitcher's duel here in the 6th. Baz with a 1-1. And a swing and a miss. Good sinker down and in. It's got some movement on it, and it's got some zip as well. That sinker at 97. You mentioned a new pitch for him. He's been using it tonight. JT takes his timeout, steps out of the box. Big crowd on hand tonight. Maybe not completely full, but most of the seats are taken. Baz ready. And a 1-2. It's very high. Back pick at first. Bohm slipped, I think, and struggling to get back to the bag. He's tagged out by Pete Alonso. Bohm spinning his wheels is picked off by Rogers at first. And that'll end the top of the 6th. No runs, no one hit, and nobody left. Please.
Hi, I'm Paul Cozy from Cozy Jewelers. If you're looking for the perfect engagement ring, don't settle. At our family-owned store in Newtown Square, we design and create every ring ourselves. So you're dealing direct with the designer, me. Custom doesn't have to cost more, but poor quality will cost you for years. Step up to the 5th seat and get an heirloom quality ring that's as unique as your love story at Cozy Jewelers. That's color, cut, clarity, carat, and cozy.
4 years and thriving. That's when Manco & Manco opened its first location off the Jersey Shore since its founding in 1956. Guess what, Phils fans? You have even more ways to enjoy the preferred pizza of the Phils. Manco & Manco, the first and last name in pizza, is still available at Ashburn Alley, Pass and Stowe, Miller Lite, Liberty Landing, and behind sections 323 and 137. But now there are locations at section 110, 210, and 2 spots on the Cadillac Hall of Fame Club. New season, same legendary pizza. Visit mancospizza.com.
When it's time to sell your home, you hope your agent knows the market, timing, pricing, interest rates, neighborhood, staging open houses, understanding contracts, completing paperwork, and can actually help guide you on your big move. Don't hope. Know. When you hire a Weichert agent, you can be sure you've got a partner who will guide you every step of the way. From listing to closing and everything in between. Weichert. Dream. Move. Home. Each Weichert franchised office is independently owned and operated.
While everyone is listening to the ball game on the Phillies Radio Network, the Engineers Labor Employer Cooperative, ELEC, is hard at work rebuilding our infrastructure. Whether it's transportation, water, or energy projects, ELEC and the operating engineers 825 are ready to get to work building our future.
Bottom of the sixth, 1-0 Phillies lead. Taylor Ward starts it for the Orioles. Orioles with just one hit so far against Sanchez. The pitch is down low. Ward hit the ball well his last time up, and a great sliding catch in right center. The center fielder Justin Crawford. Three really good defensive plays tonight have certainly helped Christopher Allen. The 1-0 down low. The flags are set up out in left center field above both bullpens, and they're blowing pretty good right to left. Not sure exactly how that plays inside the seating bowl. The flag's over on Utah Street, hardly moving over near the warehouse. 2-0. And that's outside. It's 3 balls and no strikes. Sanchez has walked 3 batters tonight. They all came in the 4th inning. He walked 3 out of 4 batters. At one point in the 4th inning, he got a strikeout to get out of it. 3-0. And Ward takes low, ball 4. And that is only the second time this season that Sanchez has walked 4 batters in a ball game. The only other time it happened was his second start of the season, April the 1st, against the Washington Nationals, a 6-5 Phillies win.
Yeah, I believe, if I'm not mistaken, that's the first leadoff hitter to get on tonight for the Orioles.
The Phillies had the same fate in the top half of the inning, couldn't do anything with it. Here's Gunnar Henderson, and he takes up and in for a ball, and he's missed on 5 in a row to begin the inning. Henderson has been aboard twice tonight with a single and a walk. The pitch, and that's in there for a called strike. This from a batter who's 4 for his last 30 coming into play tonight. And against the pitcher who allows an opponent's batting average of 130 to lefties. 1-1, here's the pitch. And that's a called strike. Good pitch, sinker on the outside corner. And he gets ahead at 1 ball, 2 strikes. The stretch, now time call. Sanchez, since his franchise record scoreless inning streak, in the 9 starts since then, has a .482 earned run average. A lot of that is because of that 9-run outburst by the Royals against him. The 1-2 pitch, and it's down and away. Lays off the breaking ball, and the count even at 2-2.
Well, one of the issues for me, too, from that streak, I mean, really from like June 14th, somewhere in there, the batting average of balls in play has really climbed. He's getting hit.
2-2. And that's up and in, and it's now full. Change-up missing.
From June 14th to this game today, the batting average of balls in play, 362. Before that, the 8 games before that, 255. And that's a big swing for me.
Count full, nobody out, runner at first. 1-run game. And the payoff pitch swung on, fouled away. Sinker. Sanchez has to throw another one to Gunnar Henderson. Now just 25 years of age. 3-2. And the pitch. Swing and a miss. He struck him out. Breaking ball got him. And there's strikeout number 10 on the night for Christopher Sanchez. 5th time he's done that this season. 10 or more strikeouts in a game. And the first time it's happened since June the 8th. Now Pete Alonso. Nowhere near out of the woods yet. The pitch. And he missed inside with it. Fastball at 96.
12th time in his career he's had double figures in strikeouts. Double play depth up the middle by Stott. Here's the pitch. Alonso takes a strike. The shortstop Turner is in a step or two off the grass, but is still playing way over in the hole to pull on the right-handed hitting Pete Alonso, who's 0 for 2 tonight with a pair of strikeouts. 1 ball, 1 strike. Sanchez ready. Here's the pitch. And it's way outside.
Alonso is a guy that pulls on the ground and clearly hits the ball in the air the other way. He's got 11 out of his home runs this year. 11 of them are the other way. So it's pretty clear on how they want to play that, especially in the infield.
2 balls, 1 strike. Ward leads at first. Here's the pitch. And that one is in there for a strike called.
I think Pete's guessing, man.
Yeah, and he can't pull the trigger right now.
He's guessing, and when you guess hit over the course of a season or a course of a career against a pitcher, it's not going to work. It's not going to work. It's one thing to go 3-1 and you're going, okay, I'm going to look for a fastball, but he's guessing like every pitch.
Well, what do you think he's guessing here?
I would think he's probably guessing changeup.
Count even, 2-2. Sanchez ready. And the pitch. Swung on, fouled away to the right side. It was a changeup, and he fights it off. Pitch was down, might have been a ball.
Yeah.
Well, with 2 strikes, Alonso was committed. Last night a homer, his 19th career home run against the Phillies. 2 balls, 2 strikes, and the pitch. Swing and a miss, struck him out, slider again. Second strikeout of the inning, 11th of the night for Sanchez. Back-to-back Ks, there's 2 down here in the 6th. And Tyler O'Neill coming up.
He guessed wrong, bro.
I'll say. Hat trick tonight for Alonso. And now O'Neill is 0 for 1 with a walk. And the pitch. Swung on, Squibber, right side. That's going to bleed through for a hit. Stott chases it down from behind. He's going to throw to third, and the tag, he's safe at third base. What a play by Bryson Stott to even make an attempt on the runner Taylor Ward, and what an attempt it was. Phillies will double check on video whether or not Bohm's tag got on him, but it did not. Stott literally chased the ball down from behind, went into a slide to stop it, popped up with a strong throw right on the money to third base.
I'm going to be honest with you. I mean, as great a play that was, it cleared my throat a little bit because I'm like, he popped up and kind of just chucked it to third. That's one of those plays that could easily hit a back foot of the runner sliding in, hit his helmet, the ball kicks away.
Well, now you've got runners on the corners after that bleeder single gets through. And the man who has had such a big couple of weeks for the Orioles at the plate, first pitch to Encarnacion Strand is down and in, ball 1. He walked his last time up. He's been an RBI machine since getting the call up from AAA Norfolk. 1-run game, 1-0 Phillies, bottom of the 6th. Sanchez kicks and comes home, and the pitch way outside. What a grab by JT. Second hit of the night for the Orioles. The pitch, and that's down low. It came off the bat at 58 miles an hour. But with Stott playing him to pull and Harper holding a runner, he just sent it through the wide open right side. A 3-0 count now. He shakes off a sign. Sanchez ready. And the pitch. It's in there for a strike. Fastball over at the knees, split the plate. Nothing doing in the Phillies bullpen. Sanchez up over 90 pitches now. He's at 92 for the ball game. Encarnacion Strand, 1 foot out of the batter's box, tightens the straps on his batting gloves. Now the bat back in his hands. He's set and ready. And now time called as Sanchez will step off.
3 balls, 1 strike. A look at first. And the left-hander's pitch. Way outside again. And that's ball 4. JT had to go lunging for that one. Encarnacion Strand, I think, forgot the count. He didn't realize it was ball 4.
Well, your Independence Blue Cross Player Spotlight tonight's on Chase Sugart. He's among the 265 pitchers to throw at least 100 sinkers. His 44.4% strikeout rate with that pitch ranks first in baseball. Nice job, Sugart. Independence Blue Cross. Learn more at IBX.com.
Only the second time in Christopher's career that he's walked 5 batters in a ball game. The only other time it happened September of 2024 against the New York Mets in New York. Phillies are now getting Jonathan Bolin loose. He starts to warm up. The 2-tiered bullpen setup here in Baltimore. Phillies on the top deck, deep in left center field. And here it is again. Same matchup as the 4th inning. Bases loaded. Leody Taveras, struggling hitter at the plate. But he can forget those struggles with a base hit here, as it would give the Orioles the lead. Sanchez deals, and the pitch is down low, ball 1. Taveras is lined out hard to third. He's also struck out looking. That came with the bases full in the 4th. One 1-0 count. Switch hitter from the right side. The pitch to him. And it's outside. And it's 2-0. And he just cannot find the zone. Talk about Jekyll and Hyde here through this middle part of the ball game for Sanchez. A 2-0 count. The pitch. Swung on, fouled away, first base side. He struck out the side in the 3rd, walked 3 hitters in the 4th, but got out of it with a pair of strikeouts. Went 1-2-3 in the 5th inning, and now here in the 6th, walked the leadoff man, got 2 straight punch-outs, but now has walked 2 straight batters. Or given up a hit and another walk, pardon me, and it's loaded the bases. 2-1 the count, the pitch. Swung on, fouled away again, and he gets it even, 2-2.
Had to come at him. He got behind, so then he has to challenge him, but he came with a sinker on the pitch before at 94. So he took something off. That last sinker right there, 98. Get him here.
2 balls, 2 strikes, bases full of Orioles. 1-0 Phils as Taveras asked for his timeout. He's got a 118 batting average over the last 25 games. Two and two. Sanchez ready. Just below the letters. Here's the pitch. Way inside. Almost hit him. Back foot slider. Nearly lived up to its name. And so now, everybody in motion. It's Ward at third base. He's the tying run. O'Neill at second. He's the go-ahead run. Encarnacion Strand, the trailing runner at first base. They'll all be off with a pitch. 3 balls, 2 strikes. The stretch by Sanchez. The pitch. Swing and a high bounder towards short. Turner gloves it. Looks at second. Throws to first in time. And Sanchez gets out of the jam again. The Orioles load the bases here in the bottom of the 6th, but do not score. And Sanchez holds the line as we go to the 7th.
Just like our Phillies, small business owners need a strong team behind them. Philadelphia Insurance Company's business owners policy is built to protect your small business. Phillies BOP coverage handles risk so businesses can continue swinging for success. Talk with your insurance agent and learn why Philadelphia Insurance is the trusted teammate that keeps you in the game. Learn more at PhillyBOP.com, PHLYBOP.com. Philadelphia Insurance Companies, proud partner of the Phillies and the new sponsor of the Philadelphia Insurance Club at Citizens Bank Park.
You can feel the excitement of Phillies baseball at Citizens Bank Park. The energy on the field, the passion in the stands, and the heartbeat of a city that moves with each pitch. At Citizens, we're more than just the official bank of the Phillies. We're fans, too, cheering every hit, celebrating every win, and when big moments arise, we're made to lead the rally. Citizens, the official bank of the Phillies.
Hey Philly, did you know natural gas is the most reliable and efficient way to heat our homes, cook our food, and dry our clothes affordably? And with PGW, the benefits of natural gas keep on coming. PGW has programs and offers that can make life easier no matter where in Philly you live. From spreading your bill evenly across the year to boosting your home's energy efficiency with rebates, and from year-round payment assistance programs to servicing appliances, PGW's got you covered. Check us out at pgworks.com.
Catch the Phils when they take on the Marlins Monday, August 17th and Tuesday, August 18th, both at 6:40, and Wednesday, August 19th at 6:05.
Way back there. Gone!
Snag tickets now at Phillies.com.
Chick-fil-A nugget of the game. The Phillies in Philadelphia's Mural Arts program unveiled the iconic Phillies mural at 24th and Walnut Street. The 8-story mural celebrates the franchise's rich history, featuring more than 30 Phillies legends and the club's 2 World Series championships.
JT Realmuto leading off here in the 7th inning. Phillies still leading at 1-0. Sanchez looked a little bit hot coming off the hill. First pitch breaking ball to JT is in for a strike. He was at the plate when Alec Boehm was picked off to end the top of the 6th. Oh, and 1 the count on Realmuto. 0 for 2 tonight. Next pitch is outside. Orioles have right-hander Rico Garcia loosening up. Phillies had Jonathan Bolden getting loose. I imagine that'll resume here with 1 out. 1 ball, 1 strike, and the pitch. Breaking ball, ground ball, left side to his left. It's gloved by Encarnacion Strand. He'll spin around and throw to first. 1 away. Any idea what Sanchez was chirping about? It looked like he was pounding his glove and then kind of looked back towards the Oriole dugout before he left the playing field. Then they had a shot of him in the dugout kind of shouting out towards the field.
I truly believe it is literally built up emotion as a player and just needs to do something with it. So he's just yelling out to the field. I don't think he was at anybody.
Here's Stott. And it's a breaking ball on the outside corner for a called strike 1. Stott drew a walk back in the 5th inning. And that turned into the only run of the game. Oh, and 1 the count. Here's the pitch. It's up and away. You look at the line scores for the 2 pitchers, and you're wondering who's had the better game tonight, Shane Baz or Christopher Sanchez.
Point.
1-1. And it's up and away. Baz has walked 1 batter, and it's cost him dearly because that's the difference in the game. Sanchez has walked 5 batters, but he's used 11 strikeouts to get out of trouble. Two-1, and it's fouled away. Sanchez has only given up 2 hits on the night.
Of course, Baz has only given up 5. It really has been impressive by Baz, the way that he's kept his composure, kept his pitch count down.
2 balls, 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Swung on, fouled away. Now Grant Wolfram, left-hander, also up for the Orioles. The 2-2 pitch swung on, and this one's blooped down the left side. That'll go out of play again. Stott keeps the at-bat alive. He had some long at-bats last night. Didn't have any hits to show for it. He had a 12-pitch at-bat at one point last night. Two balls, 2 strikes. And Baz with another pitch on the way. A swing at a foul down to the plate. Down and in. I don't know how Stott was able to get the ball on the bat on the ball there. I think fouled it down off his foot or his leg.
These are the type of foul balls when you hit it and try to stay alive, as it did hit his leg. When you extend these at bats as a hitter, it was very satisfying because you knew it was getting in the craw of the pitcher. And if you could extend it and upset the pitcher, it became a little game. I loved it, and I think Bryson's kind of the same way.
2-2, and the pitch. Swung on, pop foul out of play. And the at-bat will continue. Nationals finally got a hit in the 7th inning off of Martin Perez, but they still trail that game 4-0 in the 7th in Atlanta. Phillies 8 back of the Braves coming into play tonight. 3rd place in the wild card race, a game behind Arizona. The pitch swung on, fouled away again. Changeup.
All right, how many we at here?
That was pitch number 9.
Okay.
And that's 6 straight foul balls off the bat of Bryson Stott. 2 balls, 2 strikes. The pitch swung on, pulled foul again. 7 straight foul balls. Diamondbacks 2, Cleveland 2. Bottom of the 5th inning in Cleveland. Out of Town Scores brought to you by Oliver Heating, Cooling, Plumbing, and Electrical. 55 years of family-owned service you can trust. Here it's 1-0 Phils. 7th inning. The 2-2 on the way. And another foul ball, this time out of play on the third base side.
Keep in mind, and people used to come up to me and say, hey, man, I love how you would spoil pitches and just to stay alive. I was trying to hit every one for a base hit, right? Like, he's hitting here trying to get on it and hit it. He's just not putting it in play.
2-2 again, and it's down low, ball 3. That was the 12th pitch of the at-bat.
Here it is right here.
So he's going to go one more than he did last night. Last night, a 12-pitch at-bat resulted in a ground out. Frustrating for the hitter for sure. 1 out, nobody on. 3-2 the count. Boz ready. And the pitch. Hooked, foul. First base side.
Threw him a knuckle curveball. He's getting so tired of him fouling off balls, he's just going to the knuckle curve. Which is not, I mean, remember what I said, it's just not 3-2 count with Bryson Stott.
He's just trying everything.
He's just throwing it up there. He's like, okay. At some point, you're like, just go to first, man.
3 balls, 2 strikes. Boz ready, the payoff pitch. Swung on, hit high in the air, deep down the right field line. O'Neill over to the corner, looking up, and it is just foul. Oh, my goodness, it had home run distance. Up onto the walkway, just foul of the pole. Man, oh man, that would have been something.
This is such a great at-bat by Bryson. You just pull for him here to win the battle.
Right at the base of the pole, that elevated pole over the high wall and right. But just foul on the 14th pitch of the at-bat, the 10th foul ball of the at-bat. And Boz will have to try again. 3-2 on the way. Smack to short, and it's booted by Henderson, and Stott will reach. How about that? They may give him a hit. That's a backhand play for Henderson going down to a knee. But we'll see how they score it. Either way, for Stott to be aboard on the 15th pitch of the at-bat. What a battle.
Base hit. And he got the pitcher out of there.
That is it for Shane Boz. As the Orioles would go to the bullpen. What a battle. And Stott wins it. And a pitching change brought to you by Pennington Grass Seed, official partner of the Phillies. In a moment on the Phillies Radio Network.
Ever tried pork tenderloin on the grill? Yeah, it's a game changer. This summer, surprise everyone at the cookout with Hatfield marinated pork tenderloins. Juicy, flavor-packed, and made for the grill. It's the easy way to bring something new to the table. No prep, just great taste every time. From first flip to last bite, Hatfield makes grilling simple. Find recipes and a store near you at simplyhatfield.com. Hatfield, good call.
It's coming right at us. I got it.
You don't got it.
Yeah, well, I almost had it.
You didn't almost have it.
You might not be good at catching foul balls, but with SeatGeek's Deal Score, you can get the best deals on the best seats.
Okay, this one's all me.
SeatGeek, the official ticket marketplace of the Philadelphia Phillies. Be good at MLB seats with SeatGeek.
This summer, the Honey Pepper Pimento Chicken Sandwich and Pineapple Dragon Fruit and Sprite are back at Chick-fil-A.
Girl, it's back. We've been waiting. I love that Honey Pepper Pimento Sandwich.
And that Pineapple Dragon Fruit and Sprite is everything. It's got that razzle-dazzle that makes you stop and say, okay, wait a minute.
I love the creaminess of the pimento cheese. It's savory. It's bold. It's flavorful.
Our faves are back. High five, girl. Which faves are back? High five, girl.
Which fan favorite will you choose? Real customers paid for their testimonials.
Right-hander Rico Garcia coming on in relief. Let's pause for station identification. This is the Phillies Radio Network. Justin Crawford, the batter, and the first pitch from Garcia is slapped foul down the third base side. I thought Stott was going to take off first pitch. 15 pitch at bat, just get running. It's probably exhausted.
I think he would have if Boz was still in there.
51st game for Rico Garcia, big right-hander, 32 years of age, from Honolulu, Hawaii. 0-1 the count, and he is going. And the pitch is taken for a strike, throw to second, and it's dropped by Henderson. And Stott will be successful on the stolen base attempt yet again.
That was not a very good jump by Bryson. I think he was going to be gunned down here if Henderson can handle this throw.
It'll end up being the 19th stolen base. And now a man in scoring position. No, I think he might have gotten there.
You think so?
Yeah, just the angle they just showed us. That ball was still a little bit out front.
Well, Henderson, then he's trying to reach for it,
maybe.
Right? Technique, man.
0-2 on Crawford, and the pitch. Swinging a high bounder, back to the mound. Garcia waits on it to come down, flips to first. And Justin is 0 for 3, down to third base goes Stott. And here comes Brian De La Cruz.
Well, the Phillies College Series, sponsored by Temple University's Fox School of Business, is back for the summer. College students, recent graduates, and professors are invited to go behind the scenes in the business of baseball with Phillies executives on Tuesday, August 4th. Visit Phillies.com/college series for more information and to purchase tickets today.
Well, De La Cruz has the only RBI in this ballgame. 1-0 Phillies. He came on a base hit by him in the fifth. Here's a swing and a liner caught at short by a diving Gunnar Henderson. Boy, he got a lot of action in that inning. Certainly in the last three batters. But Henderson puts it away. That is out number 3. No runs, 1 hit, 1 left by the Phillies. Stretch time in Baltimore. Phillies 1 and the Orioles 0.
Business owners need a strong team behind them. Philadelphia Insurance Company's business owners policy is built to protect your small business. Phillies BOP coverage handles risk so businesses can continue swinging for success. Talk with your insurance agent and learn why Philadelphia Insurance is the trusted teammate that keeps you in the game. Learn more at phillybop.com, PHLYBOP.com. Philadelphia Insurance Companies, proud partner of the Phillies and the new sponsor of the Philadelphia Insurance Club at Citizens Bank Park.
You can feel the excitement of Phillies baseball at Citizens Bank Park. The energy on the field, the passion in the stands, and the heartbeat of a city that moves with each pitch. At Citizens, we're more than just the official bank of the Phillies. We're fans, too, cheering every hit, celebrating every win. And when big moments arise, we're made to lead the rally. Citizens, the official bank of the Phillies.
Hey, Phillies fans.
Hey, Phillies fans, Tom McCarthy here. If you're bringing your family to Citizens Bank Park this season, there's something new for the kids. The King Swings Playground is now open inside the first base gate. A Phillies-themed playground where kids can climb, slide, and play just King Swings for the swing set in our own backyard. We love the craftsmanship, the safety. And of course, the Phillies branded design. From backyards to ballparks, King Swings is built for play. King Swings, official playground partner of the Phils.
The Phils take on the Nats Monday, August 3rd through Wednesday, August 5th, all at 6:40, and Thursday, August 6th at 6:05.
You gotta be kidding. That is incredible.
Be there and get tickets now at Phillies.com.
The score here is 1-0 for your bottom of the seventh inning PGW game summary. Phillies are up 1-0. Christopher Sanchez was excellent. Got a little bit of trouble with some walks today. 5 walks, but he went 6 innings, 2 hits. Phillies offense hasn't been a ton of offense. They have 6 hits and 2 hits for the Orioles. And it's 1-0 here in the bottom of the seventh. PGW fueling the future.
We're going to the bottom of the seventh inning, and the Phillies turn the ballgame over to the bullpen. Jonathan Bolin is first up, and he delivers a strike to Jackson Holliday in the pitch. Holliday swings and fouls it back and out of play. Not that the Phillies need to be reminded, but July was not a good month for the bullpen in particular. As the Phillies pen this week, and since the All-Star break in general, Phillies can't seem to hold on to a lead. 0-2 pitch, and it's up and away. 9 times they've had a lead in a game since the All-Star break, and they've only won 3 of those 9. To hold on to it. 1-2. Swing and a miss. High fastball. I got it. JT Realmuto said after the game last night, I think asked about Orion Kerkering in particular, but he said we're getting ourselves into a lot of hitters counts. 2-1, 3-1. We need to be a little more aggressive as a bullpen and as a staff and come out and attack the zone.
Well, that's a good start.
Rogers the batter, and the breaking ball misses outside. Looks like Dylan Beavers in the on-deck circle to bat for Kobe Mayo. Rogers 0 for 2 tonight against Sanchez. The pitch. And that one's in there for a strike.
One of the keys to the game today was for Christopher to go deep in the game. And 6 is fine. 7 was what I was hoping for. It just sets up a little bit better, but that's okay. Bolin's in a good spot.
Next pitch, and that one's up and away. Bolin, in his last outing, of course, earlier this week in Miami, gave up the go-ahead home run. Griffin Conine. 2-1. Swing and a miss. He, of course, had been pitching as well as anybody. John Mattingly did make a comment afterwards saying perhaps he regretted the decision to go to Seth Johnson when he did in the 7th, only to see Bolin take a tie game and make it a deficit in the 8th. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Bounces up there. But right now it doesn't seem to matter which button is pushed. They're in one of those stretches where every bullpen move has seemingly backfired, including going to the closer on Monday in the opening game of this road trip.
No one's left out.
3-2. And that's in there for a called third strike. And Rogers caught looking. Back-to-back strikeouts for Bolin.
This copyrighted broadcast is presented by authority of the Philadelphia Phillies, may not be reproduced or retransmitted in any form, and the accounts and descriptions of this game may not be disseminated without the express written consent of the Phillies.
Wow, nothing fancy about that at all. I mean, that's just a belt-high fastball right over the heart of the plate.
Yeah, and Rogers, bounced out of there almost like he didn't agree with it.
Now Dylan Beavers, who bats for the DH Kobe Mayo. Left-handed batter. 1-0 Phillies lead it. The pitch. And that one is a ball, but JT's going to challenge. He's going to get this overturned. That's a good challenge by Realmuto. It is a strike.
Ball was overturned. Fielder after has 2 grounds.
Phillies keep both of their challenges into the 7th inning here tonight. Oh, 1 the count, and the pitch. Swing and a miss. This has been a huge improvement in Jonathan's game, and that is the ability to get left-handers out as well as righties. They're hitting only .225 against him this year. Last year, their OPS was over 900. They were hitting .288 against him. Lefties were.
Big improvement.
0-2 the count. The pitch. Swung on. Popped up foul. So will go into the seats. Third base side. Yeah, that OPS.
Oh.
Bad catch?
Nope,
catch?
It exploded somebody's beer. I mean, full explosion.
Well, it's almost the 8th inning. You better get there and get a refill.
It was so much of an explosion, the whole crowd went nuts.
The pitch swung on and fouled back. 0-2 the count. Last year, that OPS for lefties, 933. This year, it's 643. Huge turnaround.
Yeah.
The 0-2 again. Swung on, ripped back up the middle, right past Bolden, and past the dive of Turner into center, a base hit for Beavers. And now you'll get Taylor Ward coming up. Phillies have not activated a left-hander yet out in their bullpen. You and I kind of talked about it in between innings. Maybe you think about having Jose Alvarado potentially ready for a matchup with Gunnar Henderson if it came to be in the inning. But they're not going that way. It's Bolden's inning all the way. 2 outs, 1 on. And the pitch. It's outside, ball 1.
Whenever I see this, though, where in a situation that calls for a lefty and Alvy's not up, it always kind of goes in the back of my mind. There might have been a conversation that maybe he's not feeling great today. He's pretty picky that way, Alvarado.
1-0. Breaking ball down low. And he falls behind at 2-0. Ward walked his last time up. He's 0 for 2 tonight. 1-0. Phillies lead it. They got a run back in the 5th inning on an RBI single by Brian De La Cruz. That's the only run of tonight's game. 2-0 count. Bolden delivers. Runner goes. Breaking ball. It's in for a strike. Throw to second. And Stott can't handle the one-hop throw. And Beavers is safe with a stolen base. I think JT had him. Stott was getting over, and kind of a funky delayed break by Beavers off the bag at first base. Maybe caught Bryson a little bit off guard.
Well, the throw just darts into the ground. And so this would have been a really nice play. It hit right where the grass meets the dirt. So it's a little bit of a guess as a second baseman. That is a ball that he a lot of times gets, but it's tough. It skips.
So tying run in scoring position. The pitch to Ward. And that's in for a strike. Good slider at the knees. And it's 2-2. Bolden trying to make it not matter here to get Taylor Ward. Bolden is ready. Let her high. He kicks the pitch. Breaking ball way outside. And now the count is full. Orioles 0 for 2 tonight with men in scoring position. 3-2 the count. Here's the payoff. Breaking ball, check swing, foul ball. And that was headed to be ball 4. And Bolden fortunate that Ward started to offer at it. Ward, a good fastball hitter. They stay with the breaking ball there. We'll see if they do it again. 3-2. Got him looking. Breaking ball. Strike 3 called at the knees. And Taylor Ward obviously will challenge the call. It was borderline. And it is a strike called. And the side is retired. It just nicks the bottom of the strike zone. The ABS challenge confirmed, and Jonathan Bolden strikes out the side for a scoreless 7th inning. Whoops.
Your heart's rhythm is what keeps you moving through life. And when AFib throws it off, every beat matters. The elite team at Deborah Heart and Lung Center diagnose and treat AFib with advanced technology and a focused expertise, measurably better outcomes from one of the leading heart hospitals in the nation. From diagnosis through recovery, it's the team that's with you every step of the way. Because when it's your heart, don't take chances. DemandDeborah.org.
Mickey Morandini here for Visit Delco. When you're ready to get outside and feel the sunshine, there's no better place for that than Delco, where there is literally something for everyone. There's more than 200 miles of tracks and trails, world-class gardens, farmers markets, free music festivals, and authentic downtowns where you can shop, eat, and hang out and cheer on the fields with hundreds of your closest friends. They say Delco's a lot, and they're right. Plan your visit today at visitdelco.com. That's visitdelco.com.
Freddy's is where all your family favorites are made fresh, all day, every day. We're talking sizzling steak burgers grilled to order, crispy shoestring fries, creamy frozen custard churned fresh daily. And with Freddy's famous friendly service, every visit is a treat. Order today on the Freddy's app, online at freddys.com, or visit a Freddy's location near you.
You'll feel anything but low during the Flo Rida post-game concert presented by Jim Beam on Tuesday, August 18th after the Phils take on the Marlins at 6:40. Snag field passes and tickets today at Phillies.com. '29-year-old left-hander Grant Wolfram, a 6'7", 250-pound left-hander from Holland, Michigan, on the mound facing Trey Turner. 1-0 Phillies. First pitch is in for a strike. He's got a 4.09 ERA in his 33 innings of work. He's given up just one home run. A 4-2 record out of the Orioles bullpen. Wolfram with the pitch. Turner, a swing and a miss, and a fastball up and out of the zone. He's 1 for 3 tonight. Schwarber and then Harper to follow with the lefty on the hill, and the Phillies get their own lefty up, Jose Alvarado. 0-2, and it bounces in front of the plate. Another run wouldn't hurt.
Nope. Not even close.
How many 1-0 games do we got to watch this year?
It's only August 1st.
1-2. And a high chop towards third. Charging Encarnacion Strand. Throw on the run. Dug out by Alonso. It's just in time. Another nice defensive play on the infield there for the O's. One gone.
So this isn't like a worry, but this is more of like, I'm curious your thought on this. So Christopher Sanchez, I was just wanted to look at his run support this year. He's at 5.98 runs per game of support. But I saw in there it said 0 to 2 runs for Christopher. That's been 5 games when he's had 2 runs or less of support. He's 0-4 in those 5 games. 13-0 when it's 3 or more runs.
Here's Schwarber. And the pitch. Swing and a miss. Boy, big cut there by Kyle.
And I feel like he's due for the bullpen to pick him up for a change. That's what I'm thinking.
The pitch. And that is inside. The Phillies have had a bit of a difficult time mustering anything against, well, let's be frank, anybody here of late, but in particular against bullpens here lately. 1-1. And that one just a little bit low. With an 0 for 3 already against the Orioles bullpen tonight. The last 4 games, including tonight, the Phillies are 1 for their last 31 off opponent relievers.
It's not very good.
2-1. That's down low.
That's crazy stat.
Yeah. And just for the record, just looked it up. If the Phillies were to win tonight 1-0, it would be their third 1-0 win this season, to go along with 3 1-0 losses. The pitch. And that's a strike call. And I feel like we've had a few in the last. We had a 1-0 loss on this road trip.
Yes.
Already. Here's the 3-2, and it's fouled off. A 1-0 loss on the homestand to the Yankees. First game of that Yankees series. So in the span of 8 games, it's possible we could see 3 different 1-0 decisions.
I just don't think one run is going to be enough.
Count is full. And the 3-2. And that just missed outside, ball 4. Or did it? They're going to challenge it. They don't have any challenges.
You don't have any.
That was Marvin Hudson reminding Jake Rogers, even though he was going to. He forgot, I think.
He just wanted to let everybody know. You don't have any.
You don't have any.
No.
And I think it was a strike. So a 1-out walk. And here comes Harper, who's 2 for 3 tonight. And the pitch to Harper. It's a check swing. Pitch was inside. Henderson shaded up the middle. Wolfram, the pitch. And it's down low with a fastball.
Harper now has a 6-game hit streak. So I went back to look at the hits. It had been single hits, like 1 hit per game, started back in the Yankees, the last game of the Yankees on that travel day, until today where he has 2 hits.
2-1, or 2-0, pardon me, and that's outside. Yeah, first multi-hit game since the Saturday before the All-Star break when he had 2 hits in Detroit.
Yep.
And only his second multi-hit game since June the 28th.
But it's his first in August.
That's right. 3-0 pitch, and it's down low. It's ball 4. He's been on base 3 times tonight. That certainly counts for something. And down to second goes Schwarber. On to first goes Harper. Alec Bohm takes a U-turn. He'll head back to the dugout as he'll get to take a look at some video of the new pitcher coming into this one for the Orioles. As Andrew Kittredge has been loosening up, and he'll be summoned from the O's bullpen. So back-to-back walks for Grant Wolfram. Lefties he was summoned to face. Scoring chance here in the 8th. Phillies lead 1-0 back at home on the Phillies radio network.
It's a Yingling thing. Watching the grill like it's the championship game. Yelling at the ref as if he can hear you. Sipping a Yingling traditional lager and feeling like the MVP. Brewing America's lager for nearly 200 years.
Come out to Jersey's Sports Bar at 2609 Mount Carmel Avenue in Glenside for Phillies games. Featuring $4 Yingling lager drafts and $4 Yingling flight bottles. Enjoy one on the beautiful patio with 6 large screen TVs.
Whether it's in stadium, on the road, or at home, let's work together to stop the steal. Vehicle crime is going down in Philadelphia. Let's keep the momentum going. A thief can act in seconds. Unlocked cars or distracted drivers are easy targets. And stolen cars are often used to commit other crimes that bring danger to our communities. Protect yourself and your neighbors. Be aware of your surroundings. Lock your car, take your keys every time. Brought to you by the Pennsylvania Auto Theft Prevention Authority. Go Phils.
As a Phillies fan, there is nothing better than going to the ballpark or watching or listening to a Phillies game. Aches, pains, or an injury should not keep you from your favorite activities. NovaCare Rehabilitation's physical therapist will listen and help you heal. With more than 150 convenient locations throughout the Delaware Valley and South Jersey, NovaCare has helped thousands of people just like you get back to what they love. Go to NovaCare.com to schedule an appointment today. The Phillies trust NovaCare. So can you. NovaCare, the power of physical therapy.
Really? Andrew Kittredge is on in relief, the veteran right-hander from the great town of Spokane, Washington.
That's it, people.
36-year-old righty.
No one knows I'm from Spokane. They do now.
Facing Alec Bohm. Andrew Kittredge kicks and deals, and the first pitch is in the dirt, bounds away from Rogers. Schwarber will head to third, down to second goes Harper. And we've decided here in the booth that Andrew Kittredge his entrance music is a cover of Crimson and Clover, that it wasn't the original.
Correct.
Infield is in now for the Orioles. And the pitch. Ground ball left side, it's through. A base hit for Bohm. 1 run will score. Harper coming around third. He'll throw on the brakes. As the throw from Ward knocked down on the infield, but Alec Bohm delivers an RBI single, and the Phillies with a little bit of breathing room now and a 2-0 lead here in the 8th.
Wow, how big was that? Nice job, Alec Bohm, who led the team in RBI in July. I got to be honest with you, the fact that there was a wild pitch kind of moved the runners up. It gets the infield in for Alec. It takes the double play out of order for Alec.
Infield partway in now against Marsh. Modified double play possibility up the middle. The pitch to Marsh. It's outside. Kittredge, 37th appearance of the year. A .348 earned run average. And the Phillies have 3 walks in the game. 2 of them have scored. The pitch. Swing and a miss. Marsh trying to make it all 3. Bohm picks up the RBI. It's his 60th of the year. He's right on the heels of Harper and Schwarber. The 1-1. Swung on. Line to right field. It's sinking. It'll fall for a hit. Harper is home to score. Stopping at second is Bohm. It's a 2-hit game for Brandon Marsh. And the Phillies now lead it 3-0.
Base running from the 2 base runners there. Bryce Harper had to kind of hold and think tag. So he stands about 3 to 4 steps from the bag. He didn't go all the way back. And then Bohm from first had a terrific read just to get to second base. He does everything right there. There's some fundamentals for you.
A 3-0 lead now for the Phillies here in the 8th inning. Here's JT Realmuto and the pitch. And that's a called strike at the knees. Still only 1 out, 2 on. Orioles at double play depth. Phillies fans here in mass, and they're making themselves heard. And the pitch, runners go, and the pitch is taken. They throw to the back runner, Marsh. It's late, and Alec Bohm, leading the way on the double steal, takes third base.
How many is that for Alec? I don't have that. I don't write his stolen bases in my book.
That's his second.
That's why. Heads up play.
Now the infield is in again. Look at that. Have that on your bingo card tonight? 1-1 is fouled off. Boy, base hit here would be enormous. Phillies trying to put an end to their 4-game skid. Infield is in for the Orioles. 2 strikes on the hitter, the 1-2 pitch on the way. And it bounces in there, blocked by Rogers. Kittredge last pitched on Wednesday, a third of an inning, and their come from behind win over the Tigers. 2 balls, 2 strikes. The pitch. Swing and a ground ball, just foul down the third base line.
By the way, Alec Bohm now has tied his last year's total. Stolen bases.
Well, I think we were joking about it the other day. His other steal, I never looked it up to see if he was the back end maybe of a double steal.
How dare you.
2 balls, 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Bounced in there. What a stop by Rogers. He's, I would think, catching Kittredge for the first time. Although Kittredge has pitched everywhere, so perhaps crossed paths before. Three balls and 2 strikes. The payoff pitch on the way. And it's down low, ball 4, and the bases are loaded, and Bryson Stott is coming up. Third walk of the inning issued by the Orioles bullpen, and finally the Phillies putting the shoe on the other foot. Infield still in. Stott, 1 for 2 on the night, takes the first pitch down low, ball 1. His last time up, he got an infield hit as a result of a 15-pitch at bat that chased Shane Baz from the game. 3-0 Phillies, 1 out. The pitch to Stott, and it's taken, and it's down and away. Oh, pardon me, it's a strike called. They've got Henderson close to the bag at second, just behind the edge of the grass. So a little bit of room left side, basically playing Stott to pull, but drawn in. 1 ball, 1 strike, the pitch. Swung on, grounded, backhand pick, Alonso coming home, and the throw's in time for the force out. A throw back to first is not in time for the double play.
Pretty good play by Pete Alonso at first base. Talked with Miguel Cairo before the game. They had put a lot of work into Alonso. Now he's basically a truck at first base. I mean, he's if you hit it at him, he will drop and block. I mean, that's where it is. And here he just drops and puts the backhand down. Stott ripped it.
Now Drew French coming out to talk with Kittredge as Crawford getting ready to bat. It looked like Bohm had something to say to Rogers after he slid home. I think Bohm, when he got the base hit that added the run, he let go of the bat, and I think it hit Rogers because Bohm was looking back at him, and I think Bohm made the trip all the way around the bases, finally had the chance to apologize. "3-0 Phillies lead with 2 runs here in the 8th inning. With 1 out, Schwarber walked, Harper walked. They pulled the lefty from the game. A wild pitch moved the runners up 90 feet. Bohm with the RBI single. Marsh followed with an RBI single. Realmuto walked. Now the ground out by Stott. And here's Crawford, the pitch. And it's down low. Phillies, we told you they hit .333 in the month of June with runners in scoring position. So far, they're hitting .333 in the month of August with runners in scoring position. 3 for 9 tonight. The 1-0. It's down and in, 2-0. And Crawford, who trailing by a run on a 2-0 pitch last night, going after it. What was not maybe the best at bat.
A little different here.
2-0. And he takes. And it's high and wide. It's 3-0. You have to
got to take it. Yes. And he needs to know that as a hitter. I hope, personally, I hope that they actually gave him the take, although I did not see Contreras do that.
3-0 pitch on the way. And he takes. And it's a strike. Inside corner at the knees. Good pitch by Kittredge. Three and 1 the count. Kittredge kicks. Here's the pitch. Swing and a ground ball right side. It is through. A base hit to right field. Marsh scores. JT coming home. Here's the throw. It's cut off. It's a 2-run single for Crawford. And the Phillies now with a 5-0 lead here in the 8th inning. Phillies taking it to the Orioles bullpen here tonight. As turnabout is fair play, as the Phillies now with a 5-0 lead, and that'll chase Kittredge from this ball game. Another pitching change. A 4-run 8th inning in progress for the Phils. And we'll tell you about the new pitcher for the Orioles when we come back to Baltimore. 5-0 Phillies lead it. Back in a moment on the Phillies Radio Network.
At the Temple Lung Center, more is how excellence is defined. Performing in the nation, offering more options for pulmonary conditions, from asthma to COPD, and saying yes to more patients.
This is a level of care that opens doors and changes lives, and is what patients seeking the most advanced lung care in the country have come to expect. More expertise, more possibilities, more answers. Expect more. Expect Temple Health.
It's game time, and you're heading to Citizens Bank Park to catch your Fightin' Phils, but you want the great taste of a Campos cheesesteak. That's easy. Make sure you visit Campos on Ashburn Alley. Whether you want a traditional cheesesteak or kick it up a notch with their signature sandwich, the Heater, you can get the same award-winning steaks that you'll find at their 214 Market Street location in Old City. For the best cheesesteak in Philly, visit Campos in Ashburn Alley. Campos at 214 Market Street and CamposDeli.com. Philadelphia's cheesesteak since 1947.
The Score Bet is an official sports betting partner of your Philadelphia Phillies. Whether you're backing the Phillies money line or getting in on the latest promos in the app, the Score Bet is your home for betting baseball this season. More action, more rewards, more for you. Right now, new players can get their first bet insured up to $1,000 in bonus bets. Download the Score Bet app today. Must be 21 plus. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-GAMBLER.
Yaramil Giraldo, who's just recalled today by the Orioles. 30-year-old right-hander from Santiago in the Dominican Republic. The Orioles have been making some sort of under-the-radar trades. Braves have made a trade tonight, apparently. We'll tell you about that in a moment. Right now, Brian De La Cruz, the batter, with runners on the corners. 5-0 Phillies lead it with a 4-run eighth inning in progress. Runners on the corners, good speed at both corners. The pitch. De La Cruz takes, it's in for a strike. Fourth big league appearance of the year for Giraldo, and the others didn't go so well. Opened the season with the Orioles, hasn't been back since March. There's a throw over to first and a dive back in by Crawford. We got Crawford at first, Stott at third. Crawford RBIs 24 and 25. That 2-run single. Giraldo at the belt, ready, and the pitch swung on, fouled away. De La Cruz gave the Phillies a 1-0 lead in the fifth with a base hit to right field, a 2-out single that scored Stott. Almost did it again in the seventh inning with Stott aboard. Hit it sharply, but it was caught on a line by the shortstop. 1 for 3 officially. Down to the count here, and the 0-2 upstairs. Cruz now 8 hits in 17 at bats since joining the Phils. Tonight his third run batted in. Giraldo ready, and the runner goes from first. The pitch swung on, yanked down the left field line. It's just foul. Oh, that was going to score 2 with Crawford on the move. He would have easily come all the way home from first base, and that stayed fair.
He likes to throw the split finger, but if it doesn't drop or anything, it just hangs up there like a BP fastball.
One and 2 on De La Cruz. And the pitch swung on, grounded foul. Again, third base side. Still 1 and 2.
I think I'd send the runner again. I'd send the runner. You have the two of the fastest guys in the team, first and third, and let him have at it. In other words, if he throws to second, let Stott read it. Maybe you can steal a run.
1 ball, 2 strikes. 9th man to bat in the inning. Long set, runner does go. The pitch, swing and a miss. And no throw to second by Rogers. And De La Cruz strikes out. That's 3 outs, folks.
I thought so.
Trey Turner's going to the plate. Marvin Hudson wasn't waving anybody out. The Orioles aren't leaving the field.
I think that's the second time tonight the Orioles have done that. I wonder they're losing.
It only takes 3 outs.
Come on.
Felt like more, though, I'm sure, for the Orioles. Bottom of the 8th, Phillies lead it 5-0.
It's coming right at us. I got it. Got it.
You don't got it.
Yeah, but I almost had it.
You didn't almost have it.
You might not be good at catching foul balls, but with SeatGeek's Deal Score, you can get the best deals on the best seats.
Okay, this one's all me.
SeatGeek, the official ticket marketplace of the Philadelphia Phillies. Be good at MLB seats with SeatGeek.
Hurt in an accident?
Call Mongaluzzi.
Hurt at work?
Call Mongaluzzi.
Hurt on the road?
Call Mongaluzzi.
Hurt by a doctor?
Call Mongaluzzi. I'm Bob Mongaluzzi.
They hurt you, and it's time to fight back. Get justice with Salt's Mongaluzzi Bendesky.
Call our team at 267-662-1200
for a free consultation. That's 267-662-1200 or visit smbb.com.
It's a Yingling thing. Celebrating a win with the whole team. A traditional lager for the slugger who crushes every pitch. Light lager for the shortstop who's basically a blur on the field. Flight for the catcher, perfect for pacing themselves. And a black and tan for the outfielder who dives for every play. Because every victory deserves a beer made for it. It's a Yingling thing. We brew a beer for everyone's tastes.
Your local Chevy dealers are making a big difference in the lives of youth baseball players and their communities through the Chevy Youth Baseball Program. The Phillies salute Seoka Chevrolet of Atlantic City for their support of the Ventnor Baseball and Softball Association.
Wit, we've got you covered. The first 4,000 fans to purchase a theme night ticket for the Phil's Steak Bundle, presented by Philly's Best Steak Company, will receive a voucher to redeem for an exclusive cheesesteak themed hat on Friday, September 4th at 6:40 p.m. when the Phils host the Braves. Visit Phillies.com/theme nights to purchase tickets today.
Jose Alvarado will take over in the 8th for the Phillies. They've got a 5-0 lead. Trying to snap their losing streak. 4-run 8th inning. And Alvarado facing Gunnar Henderson, and the first pitch is in for a called strike. We talked about the deal for the Atlanta Braves. It appears they've acquired Lane Thomas and Bailey Falter from the Kansas City Royals tonight. Phillies make a defensive change in right field as Derek Hill takes over for De La Cruz.
Thomas was having a pretty good year there up and down year, but overall for the Royals.
1 strike. Alvarado kicks and deals, and Henderson takes outside.
Can't really say the same thing about Matt Strom.
Nope. Been a rough go for him. Here's the pitch, and it's grounded towards first. Harper is there to scoop it. He'll take it himself, and there's one away. Alvarado, obviously the numbers inflated, a 5.85 ERA, but it seems like it's headed in the right direction here of late. And that's certainly good news. The Phillies need the big lefty in a big way. Don Mattingly, talking about his bullpen rotation, was asked about it today, and he said just feels like it's one man short with the loss of Brad Keller. Here's Pete Alonso. But having someone like Alvarado back throwing the ball well, obviously he's been so inconsistent, you don't know how long it will last. But
that's what scares me.
Right now it's going well, so ride it, right?
Yeah, true. Definitely ride it, but he needs to get locked in for sure. I was thinking today, trying to remember out of spring training, because everybody was talking about the strength of the team was the bullpen, and I'm like, well, wait a minute now, who did we actually break with? Who did the Phillies have that we're missing? Well, I forgot about Zach Pop was a name. Didn't he break back
Well,
in
he
spring?
did. Orion Kirkering did not.
Hurt.
He was hurt. Pete Alonso, the batter, first pitch. That's in for a called strike.
Sugar didn't break with the team, did he? Sugar?
Do you want me to give you the opening day bullpen?
Yes. Yes, I do.
Happy to do it. The pitch. Fouled away. You had left-handers Jose Alvarado, Tanner Banks, and Kyle Backus.
No Meza.
No Meza I don't believe.
Yet.
Well, actually, no, he was.
There was four lefties.
There was 4 lefties.
That's what it was.
And then the righties were Duran, Keller, Bolden, and Pop.
Okay. Yeah, that's right. We had 4 lefties at a camp.
0-2. And it's down and in. One and 2. The pitch. And that's down and in. Alonso 0 for 3 tonight against Christopher Sanchez with 3 strikeouts. Alvarado to the back of the mound picks up the rosin bag a moment. Now back up on the hill, 2-2 the count. And the pitch. Swung on, hit well, center field straight away. Crawford drifting back, nearing the track. He's got room. He'll make the catch. That's out number 2.
Well, don't miss the huddle at Citizens Bank Park on Sunday, August 23rd at 1:35 p.m. when the Phils take on the Cardinals and kids 14 and under score a Pico Bryce Harper football jersey. Visit Phillies.com to purchase tickets today.
Braves do win tonight, 8-3 the final score. Braves win it at home over Washington. Their 66th win of the year. Here's Tyler O'Neill. Been on base twice tonight. He swings and fouls one back. O'Neill had the 2-out hit at 58 miles an hour off the bat. Back in the 5th inning, kind of put Sanchez in a little bit of a spot. Next pitch is in for a strike, and it's quickly 0-2. Alvarado. He's ready. And the 0-2 pitch. That's down and in. Alvarado, over his last 8 games, a 1.13 earned run average. Pitch misses outside. He's given up 1 run in that time on a home run. But, 8 innings, now 8 2/3 innings, and only 3 hits given up and 1 walk. The 2-2, that's up high. And now the count is full, 3-2.
I just wonder if a guy like Alvarado needs to pitch more. In other words, Don, I think at one point, didn't he have 4 appearances in a row?
4 out
days?
of 5.
4 out of 5,
yeah.
Okay.
3-2 pitch on the way. Swung on, popped up. Infield. Harper coming in from first base, straddling the foul line, now back in over the grass in fair territory. He'll make the catch. And another scoreless inning for Jose Alvarado. His successful resurgence continues. We're through 8 tonight in Baltimore.
Your wheels keep you in the game, so when your ride chokes, don't take the L. Take it to C&J Automotive and Tire. C&J Automotive and Tire's family-owned crew run 9 big league locations across Pennsylvania and New Jersey. So, no matter where you are, they can fix your car. And C&J Automotive and Tire does it all, from oil changes and brakes to tires and inspections. Count on C&J Automotive and Tire for a full-service lineup that'll get you back in the game fast. Always a home run at CANDJAutorepair.com. Proud partner of the Phillies.
Mayor, remember how I told you Burlington was all zhuzhed up? It's better, yeah, not the Coat Factory no more. They're better than ever, okay? And now they're an official partner of the Philadelphia Phillies. That's right, our Phils. And they're celebrating by giving away 2 free tickets to every Phillies home game now through August 14th. I mean, do you die? Enter at Burlington.com/Phillies for your chance to win. It's easy, Burlington. Deals, brands, wow. No purchase necessary, limited to the tri-state area. See official rules at Burlington.com/Phillies for more details.
Notice how some homes sell faster in your neighborhood? It's not luck. It's local know-how. RE/MAX agents know their streets, schools, and communities inside and out. And with RE/MAX, those local pros are everywhere. Which means when you're ready to buy or sell, you'll get trusted neighborhood insight that puts you a step ahead. Reach out today. RE/MAX, the experts close to home. Each office independently owned and operated.
At PGW, delivering clean, reliable natural gas to Philadelphia homes and businesses safely is our top priority. If you smell gas, call 215-235-1212. PGW, fueling the future.
Trey Turner starts it for the Phillies here in the ninth. 5-0 Phils, and the pitch, swing and a miss. Yaramil Giraldo still on the mound after getting the final out in the eighth inning. A 9-batter eighth inning, which the Phillies scored 4 runs. 0-1 the count. And the pitch swung on, fouled away. Phillies as an offense tonight, you talk about the value of on-base percentage. Well, they've drawn 4 walks. All 4 of them have scored. Phillies have made the most of it. The 0-2, swinging a ground ball deep third. That's fair. Past the dive of Encarnacion Strand. It'll go down the line. Turner's around first, and he's cruising into second with a leadoff double.
Hey, look at the hitter that the Phils picked up at the trade deadline.
Well, truth be told, he's hit over 300 the last 36 games. It's a fairly sizable sample now. As Trey Turner looking a whole lot more like Trey Turner at the plate over this last month plus.
And the other part of that is it's been 7 games over the last 7 games for Trey. He has no walks, right? But that's never been his game.
Yeah.
It never has. He's a hitter. He's looking to hit. He swings a lot.
Here's Schwarber, and he takes a strike called. I'd like to see Schwarber just send one out just to sort of turn this around and start August the right way. He had, 3 home runs in July?
That's it.
Been stuck on 33 for a while. Giraldo with a pitch, and that's taken. It's in tight. Now, the Phillies were talking about maybe using Joan Duran today regardless. He hasn't pitched since the blown save on Monday. He's up in the pen, but so is Seth Johnson. So one of them just getting work, maybe?
No.
1-1 the count. And the pitch. Swung on, fouled away. Maybe if it gets more than 5, it becomes Seth Johnson's.
I thought the magic number was 4 for Duran.
Maybe
4.
when you've lost 4 in a row, you mean days?
No.
Or
4 runs.
Runs. The 1-2. Swing and a miss. And Schwarber strikes out for the 3rd time tonight. Yeah, when you've lost 5 in a row, I think the number expands a little bit. Anything within 5 runs. And when you've lost 8 out of 9. Here's Harper. Harper with his first multi-hit game in a while. The pitch. It's taken outside. And checking our notes, it was June the 26th, the last time Harper had a 3-hit game, which is what he's looking for here. The pitch. Swing and a miss. Splitter. 1-1 the count. He doubled in the 4th, singled in the 6th, walked and scored in the 8th. 1-1. Giraldo checks second. The pitch. Harper swings and pops it up. Out into shallow left field. Henderson is out, and underneath he'll make the catch for the 2nd out. It's 2 times on the trip. Harper's been aboard at least 3 times in the game. Here's Alec Boehm. Big hit for Boehm his last time up. Made it a 2-0 ball game. And the pitch. Ooh, way up and in. Spins out of the way of it. Another trade. White Sox acquiring right-hander Luis Castillo in a trade with the Mariners for Sir Anthony Dominguez. A couple of others. Here's the 1-0. Swinging a foul back.
Sir Anthony is getting further and further away from his house.
Don Mattingly is saying, "Oh, good, I've got a place to live."
That's right.
Mattingly, who's been living in Sir Anthony's house in South Philly since he took the bench coach job. The 1-1, and that's down and in. Those two were in Toronto together last year. And Sir Anthony, boy, he is just Mr. Trade Deadline acquisition.
I guess.
Phillies to the Orioles at the deadline. Orioles sent him to the Jays at the deadline. 2-1. Swing and a miss. I believe last year the Jays were here in Baltimore playing the Orioles, and he was traded in between games of a doubleheader and went from one clubhouse to the other. 2-2 on Bohm. Geraldo's pitch swung on, fouled back. Got a fastball. Might have been up and out of the zone, but with 2 strikes. Protecting there was Bohm. He's 1 for 4 tonight with that RBI, his 60th. Harper, the club leader, with 65. Bohm not far behind. And the 2-2 swung on, fouled away. Well, isn't it always the way, right? It's very. There's 1 or 2 little trades here and there, and then all of a sudden the dam starts to break.
Yes, for sure.
2-2 again. Swing and a miss. He got him. So Bohm down on strikes. And the Phillies waste the leadoff double here in the 9th inning. We're going to the bottom of the 9th. Phillies looking to put an end to their 4-game skid. They lead the Orioles 5-0.
Ever try? It's a game changer. This summer, surprise everyone at the cookout with Hatfield marinated pork tenderloins. Juicy, flavor-packed, and made for the grill. It's the easy way to bring something new to the table. No prep, just great taste every time. From first flip to last bite, Hatfield makes grilling simple. Find recipes and a store near you at simplyhatfield.com. Hatfield, good call.
You can feel the excitement of Phillies baseball at Citizens Bank Park. The energy on the field, the passion in the stands, and the heartbeat of a city that moves with each pitch. At Citizens, we're more than just the official bank of the Phillies. We're fans, too, cheering every hit, celebrating every win, and when big moments arise, we're made to lead the rally. Citizens, the official bank of the Phillies.
The Score Bet is an official sports betting partner of your Philadelphia Phillies. Whether you're backing the Phillies money line or getting in on the latest promos in the app, the Score Bet is your home for betting baseball this season. More action, more rewards, more for you. Right now, new players can get their first bet insured up to $1,000 in bonus bets. Download the Score Bet app today. Must be 21 plus. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-GAMBLER.
Your favorite power hitter, pocket sized. All fans receive a Wawa Kyle Schwarber bobble figurine on Friday, August 21st when the Phils take on the Cardinals at 6:40. Visit Phillies.com for tickets now. Going to the bottom of the 9th inning, and when you've lost 4 in a row, apparently 5 is the limit. You also had a closer on ice here for a few days, so the Phillies will go to Johan Duran, who hasn't pitched since Monday. In that 20-pitch third of an inning outing in which he suffered his second blown save. This, of course, not a save situation for Duran with a 5-0 lead. But the Phillies trying to finish off a shutout. 39th appearance of the year for Duran. This would be the Phillies' 13th shutout of the season. If he can finish it off, first pitch is bounced foul down the third base line. Also, the win would go to Christopher Sanchez, who had one of the stranger nights on the mound. Had 5 walks for just the second time in his career, but didn't allow a run over 6 innings as the pitch bounces in there.
I'm gonna assume that was not the case the last time he had 5 walks.
I'm going to assume that. I didn't look it up.
Okay.
Yeah. 1-1 pitch. Swing and a high pop-up. Foul on the first base side. Harper drifting over. He's got room, and backpedaling, he'll make the catch one away. With his 14th win, it will be a new career high for Christopher Sanchez. And he will become the first Phillies starter since Curt Schilling in 1999 to record 14 victories by the close of August the 1st. One down in the ninth. The batter is Leody Taveras, and the pitch down and in. And if the Orioles look back at this game, they'll probably be thinking about Leody Taveras and his 2 at-bats. One in the 4th, one in the 6th. The first time in the 4th inning, he was up there with the bases loaded in a scoreless game, and he struck out looking against Sanchez to end the inning. The 1-0, and that's a strike at the knees. And then in the 6th inning, with his team down 1-0, he came up again with the bases loaded. Ended up striking or grounding out to short. The pitch, breaking ball, missed outside. And you might recall that 1 or 2 pitches before that, he was nearly hit in the foot by a pitch from Sanchez, but he got out of the way of it. 2-1. It's fouled off, and look out, that hit the railing right in front of Dusty Wathan, and he went backpedaling off that railing quick.
I think that hit a iPad that was leaned up against the...
Don Mattingly didn't appear to flinch. The 2-2 fouled away.
There's no doubt. Don looked over and said, "What are you doing? Did something happen over here?" That ball was hit so hard. Never saw it.
Definitely not. I think you're right. It knocked an iPad. They have it leaning up down by their feet, up along the steps. 2-2 pitch from Durant, and it's a slow bouncer, foul. Taveras all in all 0 for 3 tonight. The pitch down low. Another interesting thing about tonight's ball game, one of the more fun moments, was the Bryson Stott at bat that resulted in an infield hit back in the 7th inning. Chased the starter Shane Baz from the game, and it was a 15 pitch at bat resulting in a base hit. And they couldn't find any Phillies hitter to do that going back as far as 2000.
Oh.
To have that many pitches in an at-bat and finish it with a base hit. Here's a swing and a fly ball to left. Marsh is there and waiting. Makes a one-handed catch. 2 down. The last major league player to do it, it was Anthony Santander for the Orioles in 2023. When they were playing a game in Kansas City, he had a 16-pitch at-bat that resulted in a base hit. And the Phillies an out away from putting an end to this 4-game skid. And the pitch from Duran. That's a strike call. That'll send Zach Wheeler to the mound with a chance to win the series tomorrow afternoon at 1:35. The pitch. Swung on, popped in the air, shallow right field. Stott going out, Hill coming on, Derek Hill calling, makes the catch, and the ball game is over. The Phillies even the series. They break it open late. Christopher Sanchez wins his 14th game of the season,
And the Phillies snap their 4-game skid with a 5-0 shutout win tonight. It's their 13th shutout of the year, and that is the most in Major League Baseball.
Wow. The Phils needed some late runs. They were having trouble from the 7th inning on against this Baltimore team. And at the same time, they needed some length out of the starter. Now, Christopher got through 6 innings, which was really good, really needed. It's surprising to me, really had to fight for it. All of those walks, certainly, that was something that he had talked about with the changeup that he wanted to work on in the bullpen after his last start. Wasn't real happy with those walks. I guarantee you he won't be happy about that. But offensively, you're starting to get some of the big guys going. Harper with a couple of hits, Marsh a couple of hits. Turner, of course, has always been going. So once those guys start to go at the top, this team starts to roll. Good start to the month.
And the Phillies bullpen tonight, 3 scoreless innings in relief of Christopher Sanchez, Jonathan Bolden, Jose Alvarado, and Joan Duran. The Orioles go 1 for 10 against the Phillies pen tonight. And the Phillies win it by a final score of 5-0. We'll take a timeout. We'll get to the totals right after this.
4 years and thriving. That's when Manco & Manco opened its first location off the Jersey Shore since its founding in 1956. Guess what, Phils fans? You have even more ways to enjoy the preferred pizza of the Phils. Manco & Manco, the first and last name in pizza, is still available at Ashburn Alley, Pass and Stowe, Miller Lite, Liberty Landing, and behind sections 323 and 137. But now there are locations at section 110, 210, and 2 spots on the Cadillac Hall of Fame Club. New season, same legendary pizza. Visit mancospizza.com.
Whether it's in stadium, on the road, or at home, let's work together to stop the steal. Vehicle crime is going down in Philadelphia. Let's keep the momentum going. A thief can act in seconds. Unlocked cars or distracted drivers are easy targets. And stolen cars are often used to commit other crimes that bring danger to our communities. Protect yourself and your neighbors. Be aware of your surroundings. Lock your car, take your keys every time. Brought to you by the Pennsylvania Auto Theft Prevention Authority. Go Phils.
The life of a Philly sports fan is a wild ride. Sometimes we triumph. Sometimes we trust.
You're out! Oh!
What never changes year after year is how we get to the game. Shoulder to shoulder with our fellow fans on SEPTA. Riding to and from the game is a breeze, and paying your fare has never been easier now that SEPTA accepts contactless payment. And don't forget, fans under 12 ride free with an adult. Plan your trip to the game at SEPTA.org.
Doors are closing.
Spend the afternoon with Phillies legends for Toyota Phillies Alumni Day on Sunday, August 9th at 1:35 when the Phils take on the Blue Jays. Grab tickets now at Phillies.com.
That swings it hard. That's a base hit into right center. That will score Bryson Stott. Brian De La Cruz has himself a base hit and an RBI.
And Sanchez gets out of the jam again. The Orioles load the bases here in the bottom of the 6th, but do not score. 1 run will score. Harper coming around third. He'll throw on the brakes. Harper is home to score. Stopping at second is Bohm. It's a 2-hit game for Brandon Marsh. Marsh scores. JT coming home. Here's the throw. It's cut off. It's a 2-run single for Crawford. And the Phillies now with a 5-0 lead here in the 8th inning.
We're not talking about Mayo, people. We're talking about Chapizad. Are you saying that winning is about balance? Well, certainly could help.
Phillies found it tonight. A little balance, good starting pitching, great bullpen work, some timely hits along the way as the Phillies make use of 4 walks given out by the Orioles, and they were grinding some pitchers down tonight with some good at-bats, and the Phillies end up winning it 5-0 the final score. The totals 5 runs, 10 hits, no errors, 8 men left. For the Orioles, no runs, 3 hits, no errors, 8 left. Sanchez, the winner, 14-4. Shane Baz, the loss, he's 4-10. And our Chevrolet star of the game tonight had the capper on that big 4-run 8th inning, Justin Crawford, who had the 2-run single that really broke the game wide open, and he's joining us from downstairs in the Phil's dugout. Justin, congrats on the win.
Awesome. Thank you.
And just take us through that at-bat. I mean, obviously you got a guy there that's going through your mind.
Yeah, definitely. Just trying to, that about going in there, knowing he has a 2-seam and trying to work mostly down the way, trying to see him up. Bomer, before I went up there too, kind of told me, you want to see him up. And so I really just went up that whole at-bat, trying to get him up, trying not to chase down. And fortunate enough, I was able to get one up a little bit and been able to put a decent swing on it.
Hey, Justin, at this point of this, you're August 1st, and you're going through a full season here, getting close to it. I know your body feels good. You feel good. What is your typical BP, and what are you working on in BP right now? I'm just curious.
Yeah, working with Kevin a lot. Do a lot of cage work, kind of one-hand drills, bottom hand, top hand, going to flips, going to some angle, working the other way, working inside. Kind of varies, obviously, throughout the year, but that's kind of what I'm doing right now. Then I get on the machine, kind of walk up on the machine to kind of make it feel like it's a little firmer for the ball getting on me a little bit. But that's a little bit of what I've been doing lately, and just trying to stay consistent with that.
Justin, you're the youngest guy in a clubhouse full of veteran dudes who have been through this many, many times, the ups and downs of a very long season. What has it been like watching those guys go through their various individual and team struggles, and what do you take from that, watching them go through those struggles and knowing there's still another day and another game to play tomorrow?
Yeah, it's been awesome to see. It's been awesome to see up close, honestly. Especially kind of the struggle part and how quick they're able to kind of turn the switch and be able to come back out of the next day. Obviously we play a whole bunch of games, so I think that's the biggest thing that I've been able to take from it, and kind of just taking it one at bat at a time, one pitch at a time, and really trying to just simplify it as much as you can.
All right, well, good work tonight, Justin. Great play out there in right center field and a big hit late. Yeah, go get him. Appreciate your time as always.
Awesome.
Thanks,
you guys.
man.
You guys have a good one.
Justin Crawford, our Chevrolet star of the game tonight, brought to you by your Philadelphia area Chevy dealers. Visit